For the Cardinals, and it was so nice to get back to that style of baseball.
And O'Neill lifts it in the air out to left center. It's at the wall. Gone! Home run, Tyler O'Neill in his first bat. And the 1-2. And Fowler hits a fly ball out to deep right. At the wall, it is gone! Home run, Dexter Fowler.
Special player, and he works on everything. He works on the lead. He works on taking extra bases.
High fly ball, deep left field, at the wall, gone! Two-run homer, Paul D. They play him straight up, and the 0-2. Goldschmidt with a drive, out to deep left. It's at the wall, goodbye! Off of Big Macklin, a prodigious blast. Oh! Fowler at first. Next to O'Neill, and he drives it out to deep left center. It's at the wall. Goodbye. Long home run off the bat. Off man. Tommy Edman. 1-2 pitch. And Edman lifts it in the air to center. Well hit at the wall. It is gone. It's gone. Off the glove of Bucks.
Oh, this might be the guy he can do it off of.
And the 0-1 pitch. In the air, deep left field, at the wall, gone! My man, my man. What were you saying?
You could just. He said he reminded me of me a little bit, and I said, really? And he said, well, just a little bit.
High fly ball out to deep right, at the wall, and it's gone! Home run, Dexter Fowler. Picked up a triple that scored 2. And Miller again hits it out to deep center field, at the wall, gone! Brad Miller with an absolute bomb. The 1-1. And Miller hits it the other way. That's well hit again. Schwarber back. It's gone! Just over the basket. In left, it carries over the wall. And his second home run. And that's well hit. Into right. At the wall. Gone! Back-to-back home runs and the first major league home run for Max Schrock.
Than we anticipate. He's pitching on 24 days rest. That is high in the air. It is deep, and it is going to be a grand slam. So the Cardinals basically replicating.
Cardinals care. As Bader lifts a high fly ball into deep right center field. It's at the wall, and it's gone! Opposite field home run, Harrison Bader. Bader with his first of the year to... And Bader lifts a high fly ball into center. At the wall, it's gone! It's a home run, Harrison Bader. He's done it again last night. And Carlson hits it out to deep right field. It's at the wall, gone! There it is! First ever home run in the big leagues, Dylan Carlson. Goldschmidt hits it a ton out to deep left, and it is gone! Into the bullpen of the Kansas City Royals. A 2-run homer. And Yachty hits one out to deep left. At the wall, gone! Yadier Molina, his first of 2020, and he's tied it.
Teams in the World Series playing against the Yankees.
Lifted in the air, deep right field off the bat of Fowler. It is gone into the Cardinal bullpen. Dexter Fowler on Jackie Robinson Day.
He probably would be pinch hit for.
And that's lifted in the air, deep right, at the wall, gone! It's a home run, Dexter Fowler. Dexter has driven in 3 today. Runners, and DeYoung sends one out to deep center field. Akiyama back, gone! Grand slam, Paul DeYoung. His first grand slam in the big leagues on a 3-2 pitch. Sends it out to center field, and the grand slam for the Cardinals shortstop. Miller hits it out to deep left. It's at the wall, and it's gone. It sneaks over the wall, an opposite field home run. 8-0 Cardinals. Aquino. Shift on the right side. And Miller launches one down the right field line. Oh. It's gone off the foul pole. He's done it again, and this one a 2-run homer for
Veteran hitting.
3-1 pitch, and Miller hits one out to center. It's at the wall, gone! Dead center field. Miller crushed it. No. 5th inning, 1-1 our score. And Molina jumps on the pitch, out to left. It is gone. A home run, Yadier Molina. The Cardinals have a couple of hits and a couple of shift on the right side, and a 3-2 pitch to Carpenter. And he lifts it in the air. Right center, Maven back, and it's gone. That Paul DeYoung with a drive out to deep left field. At the wall, it's gone. Paul DeYoung with a home run. Tyler O'Neill. And O'Neill with a drive out to deep right field. It's at the wall, gone. Opposite field home run.
One out, a very unusual out. Tommy Edman, the batter. That one's driven to deep left center field and gone. Oh, buckle up, folks. It's going to be one of those nights here at Wrigley Field. His first season as a Cardinal. That one's hit well out to left. Schwarber's not even going to bother turning around. That's out onto the street. A 3-run shot by Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's a 1-2 pitch. And Edman lifts a fly ball out to deep right field. It's at the wall. Goodbye. Tommy Edman gets the Cardinals on the board. His 3rd home run.
Berto Clemente.
And a fly ball lifted out to deep left field. It's at the wall. Gone. Yadier Molina on a day in which he's wearing number 2. O'Neill hits it to left field at the wall. Goodbye. 2-run homer, Tyler O'Neill. 5th home. 3-2 pitch. And Thomas hits it in the air deep left. And that ball is gone. Into the bullpen it goes. It's another 2-run homer for St. Louis, their 3rd of the day. And Goldschmidt sends one to center. It's at the wall. It's gone. 4 home runs hit by the Cardinals here in game 1. And this one is and that's lifted down the left field line near the foul pole. Gone. 5 home runs hit by the Cardinals today. This one, I'll ever get one for you too. As Miller lifts it in the air, center field, and this ball is gone. Boy, did that carry way out of here into center, and Miller is tied it 1-1 with a solo homer. Carpenter with a drive out to deep right field. It's at the wall, gone! Into the Cardinal bullpen. His 2nd hit tonight. Took one to left. And the 2-0 pitch lifted in the air. Deep right center. At the wall, gone! 3-run homer opposite way. Harrison Bader off.
Real going.
That's hit out to deep right field. At the wall, opposite field home run. Goldschmidt. The Cardinals have hit their 4th home run. Giving you this, not here and there. And O'Neill lifts a high fly ball into deep right center field at the wall. Goodbye. That is a long home run. Loop double back in the 4th. And he hits one a ton. Into center at the wall. Gone. Brad Miller launched that baby into center. Solo home run for Miller. 2 hits last night for the Cardinals. And Wong trying to change that immediately down the right field line. It's gone. It's over the wall. And it's a home run for Colton Wong. Yanked it. And O'Neill lifts it in the air. Right center at the wall. Gone! Big time home run powered Tyler. 3 balls, 1 strike on Dylan Carlson with 2 runners on. And Carlson hits it a ton out to deep right. It is gone! Three-run homer, Dylan Carlson. The 2-2. And Yachty hits it down the left field line. Is it gone? It is gone! Yadier Molina, two-run homer. St. Louis needed it. Yachty delivered.
Maybe we gotta get a bad grip on this one.
And Carpenter hits a high fly ball out to deep right center at the wall. Gone! He loves it in Kansas. The 2-1 pitch to Dylan Carlson. And Carlson hits a high fly ball out to deep right field. It's at the wall. It is gone! Dylan!
Nice. Yeah.
Boom, right away.
No doubt.
Tommy Edman with a fly ball. Deep right center field. It's well hit. It is gone! It's a home run for Tommy Edman. A two-run shot.
Wind up.
And Bader launches one out to deep left. Into Big Mac land, and he hit the painting. He hit the painting for Fred Bird. You've got to. Was the best defensive team last year in terms of fielding percentage, and that one is hit out to right. It's at the wall. Gone! It's a home run. Out to deep left, and goodbye. Tyler O'Neill, two-run homer. 3-2 pitch, and DeYoung hits it out to deep left at the wall. Gone! Long home run for the Cardinals shortstop. And for Paul.
No lead is safe in this ballpark because of the homer. Very weird inning.
And there goes another one. Deep left, gone! 2 for 2 and 2 solo. Votto backing up at first, and the 3-2. Arenado with a drive out to deep left, and his first as a Cardinal. Nolan Arenado, two-run homer, number 1 with.
And on the slider, or you're not timed up with the breaking ball. Wow.
The 2-2 hit down the right field line, fair and gone. Home run, Tommy Edman, his first of.
As long as possible, and just trying to clear those hands out so he can do that.
How about that? Stayed in just enough, didn't he? Goodbye. It's a home run. Dylan Carlson, his second of 2021.
It's too hot, humid.
And Molina hits it out to deep left at the wall. Gone! Yachty strikes in the 7th. 2-0 Cardinals. Molina's bases loaded. 3-2 pitch. Carlson, a drive, right center, grand slammer! Dylan Carlson unloads. Arenado, a drive, deep left, at the wall! Welcome to St. Louis, Nolan! An opening day home run, Nolan Arenado! The 0-2 pitch. And Dean hammers one down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It is gone! Into Big Mac land. Long home run. And the 2-2. He gives it a ride. Into right center. Goodbye. Home run. Yachty. So Avila behind the plate, catching Steven Strasburg, and that is launched out to deep left field. Home run number 250 in the career of Paul Goldschmidt. Arenado hits it down the left field line. It is gone! Nolan Arenado, two-run homer. And the Cardinals are back on top. Like that. Just like that. Stay fair. Down the right field line. Gone! Off the foul pole. A mammoth blast off the bat of Carpenter. Miller made one of those starts for the Braves. That is well hit out to deep left, and it's gone. Justin Williams, his first home run. In opposite. And Molina hits it out to deep left field at the wall. Gone! Three-run homer, Yadier Molina.
And the Cardinals.
I think I messed you up by saying that, though.
No. And DeYoung, center field, at the wall, back to back, dead center. And Arenado hits it down the left field line, and that ball is fair and gone. Home run, Nolan Arenado, his 4th of the year.
He's slugging .429 on pitches out of the zone, and
let's go back to back again for the 2nd time. And Yachty, his 2nd home run.
Up where maybe he thought it was going to be a ball, and it just stays right there.
Down the left field line and gone off the foul pole. An absolute.
Here's the 3-0 pitch.
Lifted in the air. Left center. Robles back. Looks up. Gone! It's a home run. And a frustrated fan. It was there. That is launched. Out to left. Back to back. They've done it again. Back-to-back homers. DeYoung cranks one. Deep left. At the track. At the wall. Grand slam! And Williams smokes one. Out to center. Gone! The 0-1. And Molina hits it down the left field line. It's hooking in. It is gone. How about Yachty? What a start. His 5th home.
Maybe the operative word there was watch and pay attention. And baseball is a thinking man's sport.
Well hit into right center. At the wall. Gone. Tyler O'Neill.
To have the Cardinals last in the National League in earned run average.
O'Neill again. Out to center. At the track, at the wall, he's done it again. Good.
That was one spot ahead of Chris Bryant.
Lifted in the air, out to deep left, goodbye. McCutchen didn't even move. He knew that baby was launched. Andrew McCutchen.
It's one of those things when you first hear it, it's funny, it's cool, it's different. We get where it's coming from.
In the air, out to center. Herrera back, looks up, and gone! Long home run off the bat.
The 0-1 pitch.
Carpenter with a drive into deep right. It's at the wall, and it's gone! Pinch hit, 3-run bomb, Carpenter.
Tyler O'Neill was called out on strikes on a fastball up, and that's up. And maybe out at the wall. Gone! A long home run off the bat. Up for 4 with a home run against this right-hander, and gets another pitch to drive. Out to deep right center. He's done it again. How about that? Back-to-back days off the bench. 3-run bomb. The 2-2. And DeYoung sends a fly ball out to deep left field. It's at the track. Wall gone. 3-run homer. Paul DeYoung. Oh, did he need that one? Williams with a drive. Out to left center. Off the bench. Pinch hit. 2-run homer, Justin Williams.
But if I'm getting my out, it's going to be with the slider.
And Bader launches one out to deep left field, and his 1st of the year. It's a 3-run homer, and it came on a slider.
How about that? Hanging with one.
That's true.
3-1 pitch, launched. Track, wall, gone! Back-to-back days for Bader. He's
2 pitch.
Arenado, way back at the wall. My man called it. He called it, and we're tied.
Goldschmidt is 1 for 3 in his career against this right-hander.
And he smokes it. 1-0 Cardinals. Oh my! He almost broke the sign in left field. And DeYoung sends one out to deep left center. At the wall. Gone! Into the bullpen. 2-run homer. He continues.
Nato, the runner at second base, the 2-2. And Bader lifts a high fly ball out to deep left. Tapia going back at the wall. Gone! Just over the wall.
At all. More than you think it's going to be, you got to back up.
Deep left, Jack Flaherty takes it out of here. Flaherty with the home run. Goldschmidt with a home run. There it goes. Long one into left. Two-run homer, Goldie.
Who says it?
And as good as advertised. Arenado out to deep left field, his first home run against his former team. Launched it into the bullpen. You know he's loving it. Tyler O'Neill. And that is hammered into center. At the wall. It is gone. Tyler O'Neill, three-run blast. Numbers. And O'Neill lifts a high fly ball out to deep right. It may go. Gone! The game is tied. Tyler O'Neill with one out here in the eighth takes.
Birthday yesterday, Doris. I do this a lot. I'm late to a lot of things.
O'Neill, high fly ball out to right and gone. Get up. Where? Arenado, a drive into deep left field, gone! It's a one-run game. First pitch.
As a position player, his team ran out of pitchers. Yachty skies this, deep carrying back, and this is just over the wall and gone. Number 6 this year for Yachty. I mean, my gosh. Arenado leans into this, out to the big part of the yard and gone. Number 8 for Nolan Arenado. Bader leans into this, out to left and long gone. His 4th this season.
Go there is one of his favorite places to swing the bat. Yanks that one down the line, and is that a fair ball home run into the corner? 2-0 St. Louis.
To him, exactly what you just said to me.
Arenado with a drive into left center at the wall. Gone! 4 games in a row for Nolan. 2-0.
0-2 pitch is hit down the line. It is gone. Cardinals on top. 2-1. Well, he sat on the
Cusp of history, you don't take him out. Tommy Edman with a drive into deep left. It is gone. Wow. The first hit, a home run off the bat of Tommy Edman for St. Louis.
Play-by-play guys in the game.
Oh, yeah. That is hammered. He knew it. 2-0 Cardinals. Have a day. Tommy Edman, a blast and his second home run. You love how those numbers project out. O'Neill,
Watch where this
welcome
one
back.
goes.
Left center. Adios. Welcome. O'Neill, fly ball. Left field. Track. Wall. Gone. Tyler O'Neill does it again with a 2-run blast. 2-2 pitch to Nolan Arenado. Out to left. Pretty well hit. Near the wall. Did he get enough? Gone. Nolan Arenado has gone deep. O'Neill. Again. Left center. Goodbye. 3 home runs in this series. Strike on Dylan Carlson. Let it fly into the pool. Let it fly into the pool. Just to the left of the pool.
Missed.
That's what I'm talking about. Let it rip. Let it fly. Go and
Look at what Jack did for that second half of that 1 year.
well,
right?
that is hammered down the right field line.
Oh.
And it is a home run. off the foul pole for Justin Williams, and an absolute bomb down the right field line. It passed. Runner goes, and Carlson lifts a high fly ball into left center field at the wall. Gone! Dylan Carlson puts the Cardinals on top with a 2-run blast. That is hammered down the left field line. It's hooking. And that ball is a home run. A long home run. And hits a high fly ball into center. Backing up Bellinger at the wall. Gone! Dylan Carlson. Fly ball into the corner and right, and it's gone. Just inside the foul pole. Carlson, the ball that should have been caught, and that is launched in the first career Major League homer. Sosa gets the Cardinals on the board, and a long one out to left, and that makes it a 3-1. The 1-1. O'Neill, high drive into deep center field. At the wall, gone. A long home run, Tyler O'Neill. The 0-1 pitch. O'Neill crushes one out to deep left field. How far? Mammoth shot. Tyler O'Neill. Home run number 14. Nation of Missouri. And the 0-1 is hit out to deep right field. Ramirez is back. Gone! Just over the wall at an opposite field home run. Paul Goldschmidt. And O'Neill sends one out to center. Zimmer back at the wall. Gone! 2-home run night, Tyler O'Neill.
Kind of coming out of a funk where he was struggling at the plate. Hits one into left. Well hit, back at the wall, and gone. Home run, Nolan Arenado. And the Cardinals jump on top here in the second inning on Arenado. Then Woodford, the pitcher. And then Edman, and here's one into left, and that ball is gone. Smoked by DeYoung into the back of the bleachers in left center field. It's a 3-1, 3-run game. It's 5-2
against this right-hander. The 1-2. And a high fly ball into deep right center. It's at the wall. Gone! Goldie wins it. He drives in both tonight. Paul Goldschmidt tied it in the 6th, and he wins it in the bottom of the 9th. And he hammers that out to deep left. That's how you snap the 0 for 20. 2-0 Cardinals. Arenado, his 13th home. Goldschmidt has hit one to the track that was caught, and an infield single. First pitch out to deep right center. Gone! One of the great players in the game today. In the air, deep left, at the wall. Gone! Nolan Arenado puts the Cardinals on top with his.
I am tossing that glove somewhere.
Arenado hits it down the left field line. Gone! Career home run number 250. He jumped on it. And Carlson with a fly ball out to deep left. It's at the wall. Gone! Opposite field home run. Dylan Carlson, his first at home in 20. That is hammered out to deep left at the wall. Gone! Bounced around in Big Mac land. Then it dropped down, and a long one off the bat. And Goldie hits a high fly ball into deep right center. Way out of here. That is one of the longest home runs to center this year. Goldie about. And the 1-0 pitch. DeYoung with a drive. Left center. Gone! 2-run homer. Paul DeYoung, and the Cardinals have busted it wide open. 2-2 pitch. Arenado hits it down the left field line. Hooking. Gone! It's off the foul pole. And absolute rocket and a scream from Nolan.
Cornerstone players as Goldie hits one a ton. Deep left at the wall. Gone! He's got a glove. He was able to. Yeah. Yachty hammers it out to deep left. 2-0 Cardinals. A long one off the bat of Yadier Molina. Goodness. The 0-1. Bader hammers it out to left. Grand slam! Grand slam! Harrison Bader. They're pouring it on. All of it being done with 2 outs. They were down to their final strike. Wow! Bader, deep left. It's at the wall. It is gone. It's a home run. His second in the series. Grand slam. Broke up the no-hitter with 1 out in the 7th. And Arenado hits a high fly ball into deep left. Gone! I love it when he comes up with a runner on. And we love to see that. Up the 2-2. Out to left. It's well hit. It's gone! On a 2-2. And Mundo Sosa. A fist pump. A smile.
And he's been pushing. You know, sometimes he can be pushing in the wrong direction, you know, and battling.
Into deep right, into the basket. It's a home run, opposite way, Paul DeYoung. And that makes it 10.
He's been in trouble every inning, and whack. Paul Goldschmidt annihilates that ball. My goodness, onto Waveland. 13th of the year, extends the hit streak, and tough one to swallow for Morgan, who deals. And Edman rips it deep to left field. Another life and another Cardinal home run here in the 5th. A number of years ago. DeYoung cranks one. Well hit to center. Happ ranging back at the wall and into the basket. A 3rd Cardinal home run in the 5th inning. They've poured it on. It's DeYoung's second.
And Flores going over to first from third base.
Lifted in the air, left center. Goodbye, Paul Goldschmidt. 11 games with a hit.
Biggest issue for Tyler O'Neill is staying healthy. He's been on the IL twice this year. And he powers one out into deep right, and it will go. Tyler O'Neill gives a fly ball out into right. It's back there, and it's going to go. A 2-run shot for Goldschmidt, and it's 3-0.
Is that adjustment of using the entire yard.
And use that part of the field. How about the seats? Out of here! Way out of here. DeYoung is red hot.
They're having a huge year.
Carlson, deep right, stay fair, gone! 2-run homer.
We're talking about a prolonged period of just great at-bats.
High fly ball into deep left at the wall, gone! He's due.
The 1-1 pitch.
Out to deep left and gone! Just a rocket off the bat of Tommy Edman.
The 1-2 pitch.
That's well hit. Into deep left. It is gone! Jose Rondon. Carlson at the very top. Carlson, 1-0 Cardinals. Wow! He jumped on it. Dylan Carlson, home run number 9, and what a series.
The 1-1.
Arenado with a drive. Into left center. Will it go? Gone! Nolan Arenado, 2-run homer. 3-0 St.
3-1 pitch. Goldschmidt with the drive. How far? Adios! Oh my! A long one for Goldie. O'Neill, a drive into center. Naquin back. Gone! It's a home run. 2-0 Cardinals on a blast off the bat. And Bader launches one into deep left at the wall. Gone! 3-run homer. Harris.
It's a shame because it's not easy to do everything that we want him to do.
And that ball is gone. It's over the wall in an opposite field home run, or is it? Yes, it is. Circle. And Young cranks one out to deep left. A hanging breaking ball. Gone! And the 3-2 lifted in the air. Deep center. Gone! Dylan Carlson, home run number 11. And Sosa on the first pitch. A high fly ball into deep right center. Gone! Edmundo Sosa, the first pitch in the bottom of the 8th. And Sosa on the first pitch. A high fly ball into deep right center. Gone! Edmundo Sosa, the first pitch in the bottom.
Get a little bit more center location.
3-1, hammered, deep left, at the wall, gone! He was due, and a 3-run bomb for Nolan Arenado.
There it is.
Kisner out to deep left, there it goes! Home run, his first of the year. Been 45 games since his last home run, September 1st. Down at third, the 2-1 pitch, lifted in the air, deep left field, at the track, at the wall, gone! Leadoff homer, Tommy Edman. A 1-2, Newbar, and he crushes one. Out to deep right, at the wall, gone! Pinch hit, 2-run bomb, Lars.
So crazy how it's the opposite.
High fly ball, out to left, at the wall, gone! It stayed fair. And Paul DeYoung with a 2-run homer to tie it up at 3. Well, Jim Ed. Nootbaar, a drive, right center. He's done it again. Wow. Noot. The 2-2. Arenado into left. Will it stay fair? It is gone. It's a home run. His second in this series. And O'Neill hammers one to center. How about back to back? Yes! They've done it again. The 2-2 pitch. O'Neill with the drive. This one is way out of here. Oh, goodness. He hung it. And the Cardinals go on top. The 0-1. Nootbaar into right, back to back, into the St. Louis bullpen. O'Neill. That is hammered. Deep left. Goodbye. Into Big Mac land. Number 9.
If you keep doing the...
That is hammered. Deep left. At the wall. Gone. Long home run. Paul Goldschmidt. Number 20 this year. An 85 2/3 as Goldie lifts it down the right field line. And that is gone. It's all Paul Goldschmidt today. Goldie 2, Detroit nothing. Sosa, he knew it. A drive, right center, gone. Oh, did he know it? How about still up? He popped out, then Arenado flied to right. That is hammered down the left field line and gone. Tommy Edman with a 2-run homer on a 2-1 pitch. And he lifts a high fly ball into deep right center. Gone! Tommy Edman. What a series he's had. It's a double. And Goldie lifts it in the air out to center. Naquin back. 1-0 on a bomb. An absolute bomb by Goldie. 1-0 Cardinals. And Goldie lifts it in the air out to center. Naquin back. 1-0 on a bomb. An absolute bomb by Goldie. 1-0 Cardinals. Of what it's like to play in the 7-inning doubleheaders, and that one is hit out to deep left. It's at the wall. Gone. It's a home run. Harrison Bader. It's a pair of solo. And Tommy lifts it in the air out to right. Castellanos back at the wall. 1-0 Cardinals. Lead. The 2-2. Out to left and a home run for Nolan Arenado. Number 27. And he's driven in 85. Nolan hits it a ton out to deep left. Yelich back at the wall. 2-0 St. Louis. A Nolan Arenado. And Nolan hits it out to deep left center. Goodbye. His second home run tonight.
Wow, what a bad pitch right there.
Nolan Arenado with home run number 20. And O'Neill makes up for it with a long one right center. Adios.
Wow.
Number 22 for Tyler O'Neill. He looked lost.
I don't know if I've ever seen a team have
high fly ball. Lifted into deep left at the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam on the night in which. And Molina hits it out to deep left field. At the wall. Gone! Yachty goes deep. Cardinals on top. Molina. 3-2. Hit a ton. Into deep left. Did he get enough? At the wall, he did! Into the Dodger bullpen, Tyler O'Neill, number. Short lead at first by Nolan Arenado, and that is hammered down the left field line. It is gone! It's a line shot homer. Yachty's pumped up. Second home run during the home. Well hit. Left center, Cardinals get on the board, and a long one off the bat of Paul DeYoung. The Cardinals shortstop now with 17. The 1-0. Arenado hits it out to deep left. How about number 30? You bet! 30 home runs! No! Goldschmidt with a drive. Left field at the wall. Gone! Goldschmidt, home run number 25. He's driven in 57. O'Neill with a drive. Into deep center and gone! Tyler O'Neill launched it to center, and the Redbirds have the lead. Out to deep right. It's at the wall. Gone! The rookie, Dylan Carlson, home run number 14 into the St. Louis bullpen. 4-0 Redbirds. Inning started with a double, then a strikeout, a walk, a hit batter. The 1-1. And Carlson sends a fly ball out to deep center. It's at the wall. Grand slam! Grand! The 2-2. O'Neill with the drive. Out to left. It is gone! He did it! It's a two-run shot. Tyler O'Neill. The Redbirds on top. Here in the eighth. And Goldie hits it out to deep left. How I told you he was due, and that baby is number 27 as he launched it out.
He's going to left center. Paul Goldschmidt walloped that one. And we are tied. One is set to left center. All the outfielders are just going to watch it go. Paul Goldschmidt has a 2-home run day. It's 8-5.
The 2-2. Goldschmidt with a drive. Out to center. Gone. Goldie, number 30. 2-0. Rondo. Into left. Off the bench and a 2-run homer. Jose Rondon. The 0-2. Lifted in the air. Out to left and out of Wrigley. That's how you do it for your 30th bomb. A 3-0 pitch to Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill smokes it. Oh, and he knew it. It's gone. His second home run of the day. Skipping out of the box. He knew that baby was out of here.
That cutter can get in there and jam you.
Nootbaar with a fly ball. Deep right center and gone. Lars Nootbaar. And DeYoung hits it out to deep right. Back to back. Nootbaar. DeYoung. And we're having a little Friday night fun at Wrigley. That's a career high 13 home runs for Bader. And now Nootbaar out to right. Again. Back to back. Nootbaar. DeYoung in the third. Bader and O'Neill adds another. Out to deep left. Number 11 in the month of September. Out of Wrigley again. And we're tied 2-2.
Oh, he can just keep getting.
Carlson hits it into deep right and his second home run. Dylan Carlson, home run number 18. He's homered. You haven't seen a lot of losing. O'Neill again out to left. He's got his second tonight. Tyler O'Neill, home run number 34. He's been up twice, and it's a pair of home runs.
Bader hammers this one toward the corner. It's gone. Home run, Harrison Bader. First time batting leadoff all year.
Throw hard. He's going to throw sinker slider.
Tommy Edman. Get up, baby. Get up. Get up. Oh, yeah. It's a leadoff homer for Tommy Edman. And that's for you, Mr. Shannon. Very, very deep. O'Neill. Out to left. Gone. Opening day. Bomb off the bat of Tyler O'Neill.
Seat.
Edman hits it down the left field line. It is hooking. And it's a fair ball. Tommy Edman takes it deep. And it's an opening day homer. Tommy Edman. Arenado out to deep left. At the wall. Gone. Nolan goes deep. Last year he did it. In the air. Out to deep right. Tucker is back. Runs into the wall. Is that baby? The 2-2. Arenado down the left field line. It is gone. His second home run in 22. He jumped on it. A line shot.
He hasn't done that so far this year.
3-2 out to deep left field. It's at the wall. Gone. Nolan has done it again. Third home run already. And now it's Albert Pujols. In the air. Out to deep left. It is gone. Welcome back, Albert. It's like you never left. The 1-2.
Kisner hits it out to deep left. It is hooking. It is gone. It's a home run. Kisner, 3-run blast. Birds back on top. And a fly ball into deep right center. And this is gone. Right on cue, the home run off the bat of Tommy Edman. His second. He said you got to be on the balls of your feet, and it's what you do. Well hit, right center, gone! Tommy Edman, his 3rd home run this year. Arenado, a line shot out to left, and it's gone! Off the top of the wall.
Of Nolan Arenado, you mentioned the splits.
And Pujols has tied it down the left field line. Goodbye! His 20th home run in this ballpark. 2nd of the year. Arenado hits it out to deep left. It's at the wall, and it is gone. A home run. Arenado. On the 12th pitch of the at-bat, a drive, left center, at the wall, gone! Finally! A 1-2 pitch. Bader hits it out to deep left. It's at the wall, gone! It's gone! Bader, 2-run blast. 2 outs, nobody on. Arenado with the drive. Deep left, it is gone! Oh, did he jump on that baby? Nolan with swinging the bat. It's Goldie. The 0-2 out to deep left. 1-0 St. Louis. Paul Goldschmidt, home run number 2. And the Cardinals jump on top.
2 balls, 1 strike here in the 1st inning. The next to the Cardinal third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Arenado, a drive, deep left, 3-0 St. Louis. That's how you start. And the 2-2 is hit a ton down the left field line. It is hooking. It is gone. It's a home run. 10-0 St. Louis. On a 2 is Yadier Molina in his 2nd inning, and Molina hits it out to deep left field. This ball is gone. The 1st of the season for Yadier Molina.
He's trying to get low. See there? I don't know how you don't run.
Out to deep left field off the bat of Bader. It is gone. It's a home run. Harrison Bader on a 1-2 pitch. The 2-1 pitch. And Carlson, a drive, deep right, and gone. 3-run homer, Dylan Carlson, his 1st of 2022. And I'm not talking about Darren Ruff. There's a drive, deep right center, and this ball is gone. Right center, Juan Yepez, his 1st home run in the big leagues, as he got all of it. And Bader hits it out to deep left center. It's at the wall, and it's off the wall. It scoots away. Bader racing to 2nd. Bader racing to 3rd. He's going to score. Inside the park home run. Sliding in head first. Bader and the Cardinals. See if he gets it again on the 2-1. He does, and Yepez drives it out to deep left. It's at the wall, gone! Juan Yepez, his 1st home. The 1-2. In the air out to deep left field off the bat of Dylan Carlson. And the Cardinals get on the board. Dylan with his 2nd home run. Like this, but. And that is well hit. Out to left. Will it leave the park? It is fair and gone. It's a home run for Paul Goldschmidt. And the 2-2 is hit out to deep right field. It's at the wall. It is gone! Snuck over the wall and into the Cardinal bullpen on a 2-2. And Tommy Edman has his 4th.
That ball is hammered to left. And Goldie continues to haunt the Giants. Over to the 3rd deck, just above Big Macland. Yankees' 4th of the year, and the Cardinals rip Rodon. 10 hits allowed, 3rd most ever in a start. Arenado left field towards the pole. Later, home run, Nolan Arenado, his 8th of the year. Littell, first batter he faces, gone. Yachty left field, Goodwood, back and gone. Molina into the seats over the bullpen. Have a night, Yachty Molina, the veterans for the Cardinals.
And Goldie hits it out to deep right. It's at the wall, gone! It's a home run. Goldschmidt on a 1-2 pitch gets St. Louis on the board. Arenado out to deep left, way out of here. And a 2-run homer. And it's a 6-4 game. And a 3-2 pitch. Yepes. Deep center. And gone. Wow.
I don't know. Somebody might have mentioned if you.
And this game is tied. Wow. Yes, sir. And a long home run, number 6.
It'd be the Ohtani rule right here. We're going to see King Albert hit a bomb and then come in and throw a scoreless inning.
Down the left field line, it is gone.
A bomb.
Good call right there.
How about it?
Kidding me in this ballpark?
Number 31.
Wow.
He was.
After the hit, and Bader drives one deep to left field. Going back is Gamble. This one is gone on a 1-0 pitch from Josh Van Meter. Bader hit.
So he's got a few more. Oh my.
Uh-oh. Albert to left again. He didn't start, and he has 2 home runs.
I could see that coming.
He saw that little, I think about a 72 mile slider.
Don't let it
look.
Up big numbers again.
Hammered out to deep left, and it is gone. A line shot off the bat of Juan Yepes. The 1-2. Goldschmidt hits it out to left, and this will do it. And he does it in grand style. It's a grand slammer. A walk-off grand slam. The 1-2. Goldschmidt with a high fly ball out to deep left. Did he get enough? Gone! Goldie takes one deep. And Goldie hits it out to deep left field. 2-0 St. Louis into the bullpen of the Brewers. The man is red hot. And Gorman hits one a ton into deep right. His first in the big leagues and a long one out to right. It just sounded beautiful. And Goldschmidt hits a high fly ball into deep right center. And it's gone. It carries out of here. It just kept on going. And the 2-2 is hit out to deep right field. Did he get another? Gone! Gorman puts St. Louis on top. 2-run homer and his 2nd in the big. The 2-2. And Goldie hits it out to deep left. It's at the wall. Gone! That's how you extend the hitting portion of the streak. And the 1-0 pitch to Arenado. Arenado hits it out to deep left field. At the wall, gone! 2-run homer. Cardinals go on top. Arenado with home run number. And the 1-0 pitch to Arenado. Arenado hits it out to deep left field. At the wall, gone! 2-run homer. Cardinals go on top. Arenado with home. In the air, out to deep left field. Did he get enough? It is gone! In and out of the basket. And a 2-run homer for Harrison. And the 1-1. And Goldie hits it out to deep right center. This ball carries. Gone! It carries out of here. 3-run homer. Goldschmidt. And going to professional ball. And that is hit out to deep right field. Looking up, Hayward, goodbye. Corey Dickerson, his first home run as a Cardinal. We mentioned the and a 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. And Gorman hits it a ton. Out to deep right. How about way out of here? Holy smokes. More than half players covering that final inning. And Dickerson has a 2-home run day. That's out to deep right. And with 2 outs, here at the top, something good happened for Newport.
Yes.
Does have a double today, but 3 ground outs, and he drives it out to deep right. Back-to-back, Newport. First home run. I'm through for Swarmer. They were 1 for 6. And Tommy lifts a high fly ball out to deep right. It's at the wall, gone in the basket. Tommy Edman, his 5th home run.
And they shut it down because the media would eat 9 innings of ice cream.
Out to deep right and an opposite field home run. Tyler O'Neill. Well, this is good to see. Ball got deep. He 2-1. Edman with a drive out to deep right. It is gone. It's a walk-off. The Cardinals were down to their final out, and they win it off the bat of Tom.
And the 2-1 to Nolan Arenado. Arenado hits it high in the air out to left field.
Frito back at the wall, gone! Carries out of here. 2-run homer.
And the 1-0 pitch.
Yepes out to deep left, and we've got a 1-run game. Home run number 5 and a 2-run. And Dillon hits a high fly ball into deep right. It is gone! Opposite field, bomb by Carlson. 1.
I'm sure I'd feel comfortable if I were Stratton right now.
3-2 pitch, driven out to deep left. This baby is out of here. Cardinals have their first lead. Goldie with 2-1, lifted in the air out to center. It's well hit. Shawinski back. It is gone. Dead center. Another Goldie bomb. And a
streak against Pittsburgh.
First pitch. Hit out to deep right. It's at the wall. Gone! The first pitch that he sees.
The 0-1. And Goldie lifts a fly ball out to deep center field. Reynolds is back near the wall. Leaps. Gone!
It's over the wall. It's in center. Freezes. And the 2-1 is out to deep center again. Yes! He's done it again. The man is ridiculous. He's flat.
That help out the offense of the Pirates. And the 2-1 pitch.
Goodbye. Adios. Wow. That gets out in a hurry as he turns on that baby. Dylan Carlson, home run number 4, and St. Louis is on the board.
You mentioned 6 for 13, 3 home runs.
Arenado hits it out to deep left, and St. Louis gets on the board. He loves this ballpark. Nolan with home run number 12. He drives in.
Goldschmidt on a 3-2 that's lifted in the air. Deep left field. Nolan Arenado for the 2nd night in a row goes over the monster. A 2-run shot and a first inning lead for the Cardinals.
You know, I always try to expect the ball, and the ball's coming to me, but lefties, maybe I'll shade a step.
Fly to deep center field. Back goes Duran at the wall. It's gone. This ball's crushed to center field by O'Neill. Back it goes. Gone. Tyler O'Neill, after hitting 34 home runs last year, has been searching.
And the 3-1 pitch.
Yepes hits it out. Goodbye. Oh, it gets out in a hurry. 3-run homer. Juan Yepes on Father's Day. And the Cardinals.
And the 1-1 pitch.
In the air out to deep center field. Nolan Gorman. A long home run to center.
his 5th of this season. And boy, when he hits him. Shift on the right side of the infield and a 2-1 pitch to Gorman. And Gorman hits another, his second. And the first time he's had a multi-home run game in the big leagues. Nolan Gorman against left-handed pitching this year. And the 1-0 pitch to Goldie. And Goldschmidt hits a high fly ball out to deep left field just like that. One pitch. Welcome back to the lineup. Had yesterday off. Swings at that double and a run scored. The 2-1 pitch to Nolan Arenado. Arenado with a high drive out to deep left field. At the wall. Gone! Redbirds back on top. And some emotion from Nolan.
Ball's inside and it's kind of settled down.
And Newbar hits it out to deep right field. That's a home run. A line shot off the bat of Newbar. His second of the year. Cuts the lead to 4-3. Donovan left standing at the plate. Then the bottom of the second when Edman was picked off. High drive into deep right. Ortega back at the wall. It's gone. Hit it is high. It's a really good team.
Yes, it is.
I mean, defensively, it might be the best team in the league. How about back to back? Back to back. Oh, just a laser out to left.
When you look around the landscape, you got to find out who is actually selling. There's expanded playoffs now.
Hammered down the left field line. It is gone. Yepes just to the left of Big Macland. Oh, and he hits this one out to deep left at the wall. Gone off of Big Macland. For the 2-2 pitch to Yepes with 2 runners on. And one hits it a ton. Out to deep left. Another one off of Big Macland. This one, a 3-run. Yepes another. Deep left. The man is red hot. And another long home run. One Yepes. 2.
Third RBI of the night.
And Nolan hits it out to deep left field. Schwarber going back at the wall. Gone! Arenado with a triple. And now a 2-run homer. And the 2-1. Arenado out to left. Veerling back. Looks up. And it's gone. A line shot. Home run. Nolan Arenado. And the 2-1 pitch to Nolan Gorman. And Gorman hits it out to deep right. The Cardinals have gone back-to-back. 3-0 St. Louis. No. Outfield is deep and a 1-2. And Yepes hits it out to deep left field. It is gone! 3 consecutive home runs. Arenado. Carlson makes it 4 in a row. Way out of here. 4 consecutive home runs for St. Louis. Arenado. Guarding the line here in this case at the 1-1. Arenado with a drive. Out to left. It is gone. His 3rd home run in the series. His 2nd today. Nolan with tying home run to the Braves. And that's hit down the left field line and hooking. It is gone. It's a home run for Juan Yepes. And that gets out in a hurry. 1-1 to Capel. And Capel puts a charge in it. It's out to center. It's at the wall. Gone! His first ever Major League homer. Connor Capel has driven in a Albert, left center, well hit, at the wall, gone! Number 684 for the future Hall of Famer. 608. Corey Dickerson. And Dickerson with a high fly ball into deep right field. Castellanos back at the wall, gone! 2-run blast. Goldschmidt and Gorman. Out to deep right. Welcome in, Mr. Kelly.
One pitch and a bomb into right for New.
The 0-1.
Albert hits it out to deep left. It is gone! Albert Pujols.
Right now he's seeing.
Nolan Gorman with a drive. Into right center. Gone! Home run.
Comparatively speaking to most defenses at this ballpark.
Arenado. Deep drive. 4-0 St. Louis. Nolan goes deep.
Second base, he's turning himself into a very good infielder.
There's your home run out to deep right. It is gone. BT wanted it. He got it.
I'd say so.
The 2-0 out to deep left. It is number 300. Goldie gets number 300. The 100.
And the 1-0 pitch.
Into deep right. Nootbaar hammers one out of here. Wow. 3-run bomb.
And 20 on the year. And it might be 21. High drive. Might be crushed. Wow. Home run. Goldie, number 21. And the Cardinals. And the first pitch. O'Neill hits it out to center. Senzel going back. At the wall. Gone! Tyler O'Neill. Dead center field with a back-to-back jacks. Oh my goodness. How far? Way out of here. Back-to-back homer. And the 0-1. And Goldie hits it out to deep right center. It's at the wall. He's done it again. Number 23. A 2-run homer back in inning number 4, and Goldie hits a drive into deep right field. It is another one. His second home run of the day. And the shift on the right side. And Dillon hits a high fly ball into deep right field. Hernandez is back at the wall, and it's gone. It's a home run for Dillon. And the 2-2. And Gorman lifts it in the air. Out to deep left. At the wall. It's gone. In opposite field, home run. Nolan Gorman with home run number 10 of his rookie season. Runners at first and third and 2 outs. Albert lifts it in the air out to center, and that's number 7. Wow. 686 bombs. And what could be his final appearance here. And the 3-2 pitch. In the air. Deep right. Soto back. At the wall, and it's gone. It's a home run into the Nets bullpen. Nolan. The 2-1 pitch to Nootbaar. And Newt sends a charge into this one. Right center. And that ball is gone. The Cardinals have gone back-to-back over the scoreboard in right center. Nootbaar with number 5.
Arenado leans into this. On its way. Gone. Number 19 for Nolan Arenado. And he puts the Cardinals on the board in the second. Well, he sends this high. Out to left field. Driven back and gone. Paul DeYoung. Welcome back to the Redbirds.
First day back, second.
In the air out to deep right. And this baby is gone. It's a home run. 3-run homer, Dickerson. And the 3-2 lifted in the air out to center. It's at the wall. Gone. He's done it again. Paul DeYoung with the home run.
And the 0-1. And Carlson lifts a high fly ball into right center.
It's at the wall. Gone. They told him over the weekend, you're staying in St. Louis.
Don't you? Home run number 25. How about home run number 25?
Left center. Adios.
This was up above the zone. It was away.
The 1-0 is hit high in the air out to deep left. It's at the wall. Big Mac land.
It is a blast.
And the 3-2. Goldie off with the pitch, and Arenado hits it high. And I mean high. And now how far? Big Macklin, back-to-back nights. Oh, God. Here, the 1-2. O'Neill hits it out to deep left field. Big moment. You got it. It's a home run. 3-run shot. Tyler O'Neill. Big moment. Nolan Gorman with a drive again out to deep left. It's at the wall. Adios. 3-2 pitch to Paul Goldschmidt. And Goldie sends one out to deep left center. At the wall, and it is gone. Back to Arenado with a drive. Into deep left. It's at the wall. Gone. Into the Yankee bullpen. Busch Stadium erupts. The 0-1 is hit out to deep left off the bat of DeYoung. At the wall. Gone. Off of Big Macklin. Paul DeYoung comes through again today. Goodbye. He's done it again. Paul DeYoung with a 2-run blast. Way out of here. Wow. DeYoung with home run number 5.
Want to do what they're doing.
Out to deep left. It is gone. It's a home run. Nolan returns to Denver and pulls. Albert hits it out to deep left. It's at the wall. Gone. Albert Pujols.
I think he's doing a good job with it.
And the 1-2 is hit high in the air out to deep right field. Way out of here. And a home run for Nolan Gorman, his 13th of the year for the rookie. Out to deep left. Home run number 27. And the 0-1. Arenado sends it out to deep left field. Back to back.
And you saw O'Neill healthy and Edman healthy. I thought that was as fun to watch them run the bases as it was to watch homers.
This is fun too. 2-0 St. Louis on a home run by Goldie.
See the emotion, the charge that you get out of it.
Out to deep left field. It is gone. It's a home run. Nolan Arenado.
You know, I think a lot of people.
Albert hits it down the left field line. Big Macklin. A blast for Albert. 688. O'Neill drives it out to deep center. Davis back. We're tied. Solo home run. Tyler O'Neill, number 7. And again. In the air out to deep left off the bat of Carlson. It is gone. Busch Stadium going nuts. Carlson breaks the first pitch to him. Albert into deep left center. Oh my goodness! Way out of here! 3-run bomb! His second of the day! 6. Tommy with a drive into deep left center. Bernard back, looks up, and it's gone! Home run, Tommy Edman, number 8.
That's why you'll see the breaking ball get taken even late in the count.
In the air out to deep left. Look at how high he hit that. Holy smokes. And a home run. Albert hits it out to deep left. It is gone. It's a grand slam. 690 off the bench. Pujols pitch. Ripped into right off the bat of Newpar. 12-0 Cardinals. Wow. Wow. I'd rather watch that. Adios. Long home run. Goldie number 30. 30 home run. And the first pitch. Albert launches one. Deep left center. It's at the wall. Gone! 691. 3-2 pitch. Albert again. Left center. It is gone. He's done it again. 2 home runs tonight. 692. And the 1-0. DeYoung with a high drive out to deep left. At the track. At the wall. Grand slammer! The 3-2 pitch to Paul Goldschmidt. A drive into deep right field. Varsho back. It's gone! 100 driven in!
With all of his pitches.
3-1 pitch. Nootbaar drills it into right, lead off, bomb! 1-0, thanks to New. The 1-2, and Pujols hits it out to deep left, at the wall, gone! 693, 693 home runs. Nolan Arenado. Arenado drives one out to deep left, at the wall, 1-0. And a long home run, Nolan Arenado, number 26. Nolan. In the air out to deep left. And this is gone. Tyler O'Neill with a 2-run shot. 3-0 Cardinals. Second home run here in this top of the 4th. The Cardinals shift on the right side. And Tommy lifts a high fly ball. Left center. Gone! An opposite field home run, Tommy Edman with home run number 9. And the Cardinals have hit with some bumpy ones too. Goldie rips it out to deep left and a long one. Number 32 for Paul Goldschmidt. And now, so 8 home runs for Goldschmidt here in the month of August. Donovan at first base. And Goldie sends one out to center. Velasquez back, another! Over the 400-foot sign.
Kisner leans into this. Out to left. Gone into the bullpen. The Cardinals check in with a 2-run home run. The second of the season. Arenado. Blast off left field. Gone. Home run. It's a 1-run game. Well, he loves the first pitch, and he got one. Drilled to center. Harris back. Back some more. At the wall. Now a 3-run homer. And the Cardinals.
Braves bullpen, a 3.26 ERA. That's drilled left field. That one back. And that ball is gone. Edman has tied it up.
The pitch, a swing and a high fly ball. Deep left field. Long, gone. He launched that one, 1-0 Cardinals. And has homered in back-to-back at bat.
The next. Albert lifts it in the air out to deep right. At the wall. Gone! 694 on an opposite field home run. And it's history. The 450. And here is Tyler O'Neill on base twice tonight. And O'Neill hits another, his second of the night. Tyler O'Neill is red hot. 2-run homer, Tyler O'Neill. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Dickerson with a drive and a 3-hit night and another Cardinal home run.
Does that surprise you? Not one bit.
I hadn't thought of it that.
You just probably don't listen to him as much as I.
High drive into deep right and 1-0 Cardinals. Long home run, Tommy Edman. Ball is pickup number 28 right here.
Oh boy.
Down the left field line, hooking, gone, off the foul pole. Like I said, pickup number 28. In the air, deep right, Nootbaar, long home run, and he knew it.
Newbar with a drive into deep right center. It's at the wall. Gone! Second consecutive game for Newt with a 2-run blast. Newbar with a drive into deep right center. It's at the wall. Gone! Second consecutive game for Newt with a 2-run blast. There's Tommy Edman. Rips it out to left. It's well hit. It's gone! 3-run homer. Tommy. The 0-2 pitch. And Goldie hits it down the right field line. Well hit. It carries. Gone! Oh my goodness! It carried out of here. And an opposite field home run. That's well hit. Deep right, and we are tied. How about this guy?
Oh, yes. Yes. Got to show them, man, as we
call it, Ozzie.
That was a big fly. That was a no-doubter.
No doubt. The 0-1 pitch. Albert hits one a ton. Deep left. It is gone. 695. They pitch to him, and they get burned. His final. And the next pitch. Out to deep right center. And gone. It's a home run. Donovan takes it deep. His third home run of the year. The 2-2. Gorman out to deep right. At the wall. Gone! Into the St. Louis bullpen. Got a breaking ball. It hit.
That Abbott.
Launched into deep left field off the bat of Goldschmidt. And gone! Into Big Mac land. Home run number 35. And he. Molina. Deep drive down the left field line. Gone! How about that? On a record-setting day for Yachty and Waino.
Big Macland.
Yachty another down the left field line. And it is gone. He's done it again. His second home run. Just not a lot of a sense of urgency, but that'll help. A drive into deep right field and gone. It's a home run. Brendan Donovan, fourth home run, and St. Louis gets on the board. Albert down the left field line. Stay fair. It is gone. Home run number 696. He's tied the game, and he's now tied for fourth place. Here it comes. Albert sends one out to deep right center. It's at the wall. Gone! He's done it! 697. A 2-run homer to put the Cardinals. Remarkable.
It's where he thrives.
The fly ball lifted to deep center field. At the wall. Goodbye! Tyler O'Neill. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Arenado with a drive into left center. And we're tied. Nolan on the first pitch in the bottom of the second with home run. The 2-0 pitch. And Newbar shoots one out to deep right center. At the wall. Goodbye.
Wow. That ball is smoked. Down through the zone.
The first pitch. Albert unloads. Deep left. And this game is tied. 698. Albert Pujols. 2 away from 700. Yachty with a base hit and a run scored back in the second inning. 3-1 pitch. And Molina hits a high fly ball. Deep left. At the wall. Goodbye. Two-run homer, Yachty. And Newbar sends one out to deep right field. At the wall. Gone! There it is. Newbar. The home run. And the Cardinals finally break through. And it's 2-1. 3-1 pitch. Cranked out to deep right. His first ever career grand Cardinals have the lead.
Almost 2 swings away from joining them. He drives this one. It's deep to left, and that is $6.99 for Albert Pujols. A no-doubter puts Pujols one. Career home runs. Pujols sends one in the air. It's deep to left. Taylor's back at the wall. It's 700. Albert Pujols has joined the 700 home run club. Gives them another one right here. Lars Nootbaar has hit one into the seats in right. It is a 2-run homer, and it is off. Yepez with a drive toward the left field corner. If it's fair, it is gone, and that's another home run for the Cardinals tonight. This one comes from Juan Yepez. Cody Bellinger has come into play center, and Alec Burleson sends this one deep into the California night. It is 11-0 Cardinals, and Alec Burleson on a night where Albert Pujols says it is.
Arenado hits it high, hits it deep down the left field line. It is gone, and there it is. Home run number 30. RBI's 99.
And he hits it out to deep right center. Mitchell going back near the wall. It's gone off the top of the wall. It's a 2-run blast. Kisner. And it's 4-0 St. Louis. And Kisner gets into this one. Out to center. Off the top of the wall again, it looked like. And his second home run in as many nights. He goes deep to center.
The 1-2.
Albert hits it out to deep left. Number 701 into Big Mac land. The final homestand of his career, and the memories just. Dickerson, a drive, deep right center, at the wall, gone! It's a grand slammer! The 0-1. Albert lifts it in the air, out to center. Going back, Reynolds, at the wall! He's done it! He's done it! His final regular season home game. Albert hits it down the left field line. Number 703. 703. It's history. RBIs number 2,200.
Tyler O'Neill, who struck out in the opening inning. That ball whopped right center field and deep. Track. Whoa! It's gone. 4 in a row for Tyler O'Neill.
There are going to be more opportunities.
Swing, high fly ball toward right. Springer going back to the track, to the wall. That ball is gone. We are tied. Relentless. Brendan Donovan first against longtime veteran Chris Bassett. Swing and a drive, hammer deep right field. Springer will turn. Lead-off home run.
Brendan Donovan had 5 home runs all of last year. He's got 2 so far this year. It's a first pitch changeup.
And Alec Burleson, he takes a mighty cut. Whit Merrifield drifting back. Look at that ball carry. That ball is gone. Back to start the game.
This ball just keeps traveling off the bat.
Nolan Gorman, the batter. He's knocked in a couple of runs. That ball launched high in the air, right center field. That baby's belted. That baby is long gone.
Well, there were plenty of adjustments in the swing of Gorman. He's being more selective. He's trying to work on the
home run in the first inning.
He did. High fly ball. Belted right. Gorman does it again.
Chip, you tried to warn him. You said don't throw it again. He went with the cutter again, and he.
3-1 pitch is hit high in the air to deep left center field. Back to the track, looking up, and it's gone. A big fly for Paul Goldschmidt.
Breaking ball, hammered down the line. A J-bomb. Jordan Walker's first big league homer. He's the man in town. Swing, high fly ball. That's hammered deep to left. Did Arenado do it? Yes, he did. Number 300 in Milwaukee.
Well, you knew it was a matter of time. He was going to get it. Number 300. One of
There's a shot hammered to left. Yelich going back. He's going to turn. That ball is off the top of the wall and gone. A J-bomb for Walker, and the Cardinals are pouring it on.
This is exactly.
Here's Tommy Edman. Driven toward right. Bryant going back. Still going back up near that scoreboard. That ball is going to go. Tommy Edman drives one to right. A solo homer, and the Cardinals strike. Yepez looking for his first homer and RBI of the year. Swing and a drive. That's down the line. That ball is gone. 2-0.
Well, the first pitch to Juan Yepez got in his kitchen a little bit.
There's
there you
a
go.
Drive deep to right field. Smith and Jigba says goodbye. Pepper grinder time. Nootbaar with a lightning bolt ties this game. That's the way to get back in the game. Swing and a drive. That ball is hammered. And that ball is not coming back. Alec Burleson with a thunderbolt. And the Cardinals, with more two-out magic, pull a little closer. One out in the Cards first. Swing, high fly ball. Belted left. At the track. At the wall. She is out of here. A long home run, Paul Goldschmidt. You give this guy a day off, Brad. He comes back with a vengeance.
He sure does.
And he unloads high in the air toward left. Long run for Gurriel. Track wall and gone above the bullpen. That was worth the wait.
Wilson Contreras with his first home run as a member.
Driven toward right. That's well hit. That's near the pole. That ball is gone.
Have a day, Wilson Contreras. His second of the day, second of the season, a 92-mile-an-hour single.
6 hits for the Cardinals. High fly ball hit toward left. Gurriel going back at the track, at the wall. It's gone.
The ball is traveling, and man, the Cardinals needed a big inning.
Swing, drive, hammer deep right. That's a grand slam.
Nolan Gorman continues his hot 2023. The grand slam, his 5th home run of the season, and they
hit high in the air toward right. That's near the pole. That ball's got a chance. That ball is gone. Tommy Edman with an ambush, and that makes it a one-run game. How good is it to see Edman? Cardinals try to salvage game 3, and Lars Nootbaar waits and drives the first one a mile high to right. That's how you start a ball game. A leadoff home run.
Well, things have not gone as planned. This series had slipped away from you.
Constructive. Swing, fly ball, belted right center field. Gorman does it again.
And again, Gorman wastes no time. He sees a pitch that he likes, puts his best swing. Singled twice.
High fly ball. That's hammered deep left center field. Rodriguez back and is gone. Paul DeYoung with a 3-hit return has gone deep in Seattle.
Paul DeYoung is
in the air to center. That's well hit. Yastrzemski going back to the 390 sign. Leaping try. He won't get it. And Tommy Edman has tied this game with a solo homer. Brad, that's where the big boys hit him in this ballpark.
Well, Tommy's swinging it right now. He is feeling.
And this ball is whacked deep toward left. At the track, at the wall. Goldie does it again. Solo home run, and the Cardinals strike first here in the first.
Well, not a bad way to.
And he shoots another one to deep center field. Back goes Slater. Track wall, making 2 for Paul Goldschmidt. He's heating up, folks, and in the nick of time for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt in his last 3 at-bats. Swing, drive, hit high in the air toward right. That ball is going, gone. It's 1-0.
The Cardinals needed that one big. Alec Burleson's 3rd home.
Swing and a high, towering fly ball to left. At the track, at the wall, it is gone. Paul DeYoung with a mammoth. 6 home runs for him. Unloads high in the air, deep right center field, at the track, at the wall. He ambushed him. 1-0 Cardinals lead.
That'll do it right there. First pitch, sinker, elevated, belt high. The split finger, only throwing a couple of them.
In the air towards center. Trout retreating to the warning track. Still going at the wall. It carries out. A home run for Carlson. And just like that, the Cardinals. They'd like to get him through 5 with a 9-run lead. That ball hammered deep right. No doubt about it. It's a home run. That gives you some hope. It's still early in the game. It's an 11-5 score.
Cardinal fans with something to cheer.
Andrew Knizner will make his first appearance. 32 pitch efficiency here. This one is hammered out to left. Back to the wall. Get out of here. It's out of here. A home run for Andrew Knizner and the Cardinals. Out to right. Carlson deep. That ball is gone. A 3-run home run for Dylan Carlson.
This is not the pitch for Dylan Carlson. He's got a little bit of a long.
Arenado way out to left. See you later, baby, into Big Mac land. Nolan Arenado puts the Cardinals back on.
I thought it was interesting to see that Pittsburgh said, well, he hits us anyways.
Goldschmidt deep out to center. Way back. It's gone. Paul Goldschmidt gets the Cardinals on the board.
We were talking about yesterday about how guys were starting to challenge our hitters with 2 strikes.
Paul Goldschmidt already has one. There's
another.
A long one. Way out to right center. And see you later. Another one for Paul Goldschmidt. His second of the day.
It's just a heater.
Long way to right. Deep. And see ya.
Well, I told you he was going to have a good at bat, but I didn't know he was going to go deep on the first pitch. Take advantage. Be ready to hit.
Brent.
Oh, my.
Launched out to left. Goodbye. 3 home runs for Paul Goldschmidt.
Woo! That is a bomb. And
in the air left center. Hap is over. He looks up. That ball is gone. Nolan Gorman with an opposite field homer. Brady does it again with 2 outs.
Makes it look easy, too, with that stroke.
As this ball launched high in the air, deep right. That one's not coming back. Nootbaar halfway up the bleachers. And listen to the Cardinal fans.
Lars Nootbaar with his
swing, fly ball, belted left center. There's number 14 for the lead.
Paul DeJong does it again. He gets a cutter up by Assad, and he
swing and a drive. That's hammered toward the monster. That ball is a line drive rocket. And the Cardinals strike with 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's 2-0.
It's a good thing you hit that guy's.
Wilson Contreras leading off. And that deal involves Steven Matz. This ball hit a long way by Contreras, and that one's going to sail over the bullpens. An absolute bomb by Contreras. Opposite field power makes it a 1-run game. Swing and a high fly ball deep right. At the track, at the wall. It's long gone for Gorman. The Cardinals have been counter-punching all night. Maybe that's the knockout blow. Swing and a high fly ball headed for the monster. That one's got a chance. That one is gonna go. It's a home run for Arenado, and the Cardinals are on the board.
That was swung at. That one was smoked to center field. Duran just turns and looks, and it is gone. Wow, what a smash from Paul DeJong. 420.
The 1-strike pitch to Knizner is hit high in the air to deep center field. That is long gone straightaway center field. Andrew Knizner with a big fly.
This one is smoked. That's right. That shirt's fine. May want to hang on to it. It's gone. Nolan Arenado. Homers on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And he now has 6, and he tacks on 3 more.
Swing, fly ball, wallop down the line. Did he keep it fair? He did! A 3-run homer! For the 4th game in a row, Nolan Arenado with the homer.
I think it ends up being an opportunity for a big statement.
Swing, fly ball, wallop toward right. That one's not coming back. Tommy Edman has hit a homer, and the Cardinals get that run right back. 402-foot homer. Will speed. Swing, fly ball, deep right field. Gorman has a 3-run homer. Unreal. Nolan Gorman is locked. 2 balls and a strike. Nice set position. Good balance. Swing, fly ball, deep left. Kisner's hit a grand slam. Pitcher or not, Andrew Kisner has had an unbelievable week at the swing, fly ball. Nolan's done it again. Into the lower deck. RBI number 999 for Nolan Arenado. It's a game tire. Make it 5. Fly ball center. Wiemer going back. Still going. Track. Wall. She is gone. All is forgiven. It's 3. Fly ball center. That ball is well hit. That ball is not coming back. A mammoth home run, and the Cardinals have the lead. That ball was destroyed. Julio Urias went back to the well, struck out Contreras. Bar in right field. Swing, fly ball hit high in the air toward left. At the track, at the wall. That one's gone. Look at Yepes. Gets a changeup that hangs up there. Hits it high, hits it deep, and the 3rd inning. Line drive, deep right center field. Betts on the run. That one's gonna go too. Oh my! It's the slurve. It's right down the middle, thigh high, and getting to boom. Swing, fly ball. That one's gonna go a long way. Off the foul pole. A 4-homer inning. Back to back to back. Paulie. Last 11 games. Swing, fly ball, headed toward that bullpen. Track, wall, way out of here. I don't know what the budget for fireworks is, but they might have to double it. But Nolan Arenado homer tonight. Fly ball, right center. Well hit. It's carrying. It is gone. 2 3-run homers for Contreras. And he said, forget making it a 5-run game. Forget the single. I got tonight. Gorman drives this one deep center. That one to the track and wall. Outman leaps in. He can't get it. House 7. May 7th, 1940. The Cardinals hit 7 home runs against the Dodgers. It's one of the emerging young hitters in the National League. He's got 2 on with 1 out in the 8th. And he cranks the ball. Way back to right. Gorman breaks the tie. On the 1-year anniversary of his call-up, one of his biggest swings. 6 for 11 with runners in scoring position today. And there's a shot hammer deep left field at the track wall into the bullpen. That'll do it. DeYoung, a 3-run bomb. Swing, fly ball. That one's not coming back. DeYoung ambushed him. It's 3-2 Cardinals. The bombing Birds keep up their heavy lifting at the plate, and DeYoung's 8th turns this game right around. Our key to the game was high fly ball hit deep toward left field. Back goes Fraley to the wall, looks up, and it's gone. Paul Goldschmidt with a mammoth home run, and the Cardinals strike. As this ball's hammered deep toward right. Myers going back. He's going to run out of room. That one's gone. An opposite field home run. The key and grade of. As that ball is hammered by Donovan deep right. And he ambushes and hits a home run. And the Cardinals are on the board. Brendan Donovan's solo homer continues. Brad, a trend for the Birds this month. Another runner in the 3rd as this ball is hammered toward right field. That one is deep. That one's not going to come back. Lars Nootbaar with a home run. And the Cardinals pull to within 4. It's a 6-2 game. And here we go at the Great American Small Park.
What do we know? Yeah, I was going to say they're winning games. This ball's drilled by Donovan. Right field and gone. First base runner for St. Louis is a Donovan homer.
Here's a couple in a row here. Swing and a high, towering fly ball deep right. Near that pole. That baby is going to be gone. It's a home run.
Chip, all it takes is one swing of the bat to get is there for the taking.
There's another shot by Kisner. A long way down the line and left. And the Cardinals have another homer.
How about the bottom of the order getting it done for the...
Goldie drives this one a mile high to left. And the booming bats of the Birds are out here in the 5th inning. Oh, look at them fly around the bases. It's 3-1.
This is way more fun. The bottom of the order got it started. Now the top of the order.
Fly ball well hit toward right. At the track, at the wall. She is gone. The Cardinals with a 2-strike, 2-out, 2-run homer take the lead.
Big swing of the bat against Contreras, who has been so... And only 2 innings. His previous start, 83 pitches was the total.
Swing, fly ball, walloped right center field. That baby is gone. Arenado, an opposite field home run.
To have this one fast.
Top 2 vote getters as this ball by Contreras is whacked deep to right center field. How about that? He hits it the other way and hits it out. Boy, did he need that, Brad. Long drought at PNC Park ends with a big fly to right. Swing and a drive. That one's not coming back. Way out of here. Back row of the bleachers. A line drive homer, and we've got a 1-run game. What an at-bat for Nolan Gorman.
From Ahmed and Swish. This is hit in the air deep to left field. Kisner gone. The Cardinals are on the board as the 9-hitter Andrew Kisner.
Fly ball headed for that gap. That's well hit at the track, at the wall. That one's gone. Cardinals strike for 2 in the 1st.
That one, John, right on the screws. That ball carried deep into.
Yeah, they just really haven't found it, which is.
There's a bullet to left. That's over the head of the left fielder and a line drive home run. That was scorched. Ask and you shall receive. It's a 6-3 game. The second. The pitch. Walker swings and it's a high fly ball. Deep left field. It's long gone in the second level. Oh, did he crush it? Jordan's 3rd Major League home run, his last homer. Swing, drive, hammer deep right. It's an ambush. It's gone. Alec Burleson has broken the tie. It's 1-0 on a lightning bolt to right.
It's a great job.
Here's the pitch. He did. Green light. Swing, drive. Belted left. And Arenado breaks an 0 for 27 against Cincinnati. 2-0 Cardinals. He was 0 for 10 this year at Great American Ball. Big leagues tonight. Swing, fly ball. That's headed to the bullpen. Make it number 4 for Walker. DeYoung will score ahead of him, and the Cardinals lead 4-0 in the 2nd inning. Light up downtown St. Louis. Dylan Carlson's reached base all 3 times today. And he unloads on the first pitch, high in the air, deep right. Track, wall, and gone! Welcome back. That ball's launched. That one's not coming back. Gorman goes fishing, and he hooked himself a marlin, baby. It's a 7-run St. Louis night. 3rd 2-run homer for the Cardinals. Gorman hits it. Popped out and grounded out. That ball launched to left. Arenado has made it 8-4. That sounded loud, and it swing and a high fly ball to left. Haniger going back. That ball is gone. Cardinals are on the board on a DeYoung solo homer.
Well, Paulie D needed that one. The Cardinals needed it as well. And after a couple of well-located pitches.
Swing, fly ball. Hit high in the air to left. The ball is gone, and the Cardinals lead. Goldie turns this game upside down, and St. Louis has its first lead.
The long 3 at bats.
Swing, fly ball. Hit high in the air right. Yastrzemski back. Track, wall. That's as big as they get.
The Cardinals punch back in this one. Tommy ends up working the count, gets him.
Hit high in the air down the line. Did he keep that fair? It is gone. A home run. What a satisfying trip around the bases for Wilson Contreras. Pitch. That one hit a mile high toward right. Marte going back. Dead sprint. Look at that ball carry. That ball is gone. Walker goes the other way. 2 homers for the Cardinals today, and it's a 4-1 score. Goldschmidt up in now a 1-1 game. And he shoots this one to right. Marte on the run. That ball's over his head. That ball is gone. Opposite field home run for Goldschmidt, and the Cardinals strike for 3 with 2 out. Swing and a drive. Belted left field and deep. At the 370 side. That one's long gone. It's 2-0.
Oh my. Every bit of this one from Nolan.
Swing, high, fly ball, wallop left. Timing is everything. DeYoung goes deep off the facade of the second deck.
What a stroke right here by Paul DeYoung. He is just
driven by Walker hard to right. Marte going back. Track, backing up to the wall. It's going to be gone. Walker, another opposite field homer.
This kid is special. He has got special.
The 2-1. Swing, drive. He did. Belted left. Cardinals have the lead.
Happy Father's Day to Nolan Arenado. Gets his second one of the game. 92.
Not going. Pitch hit high in the air toward right field. Thomas back. Track wall. It's a game-tying bomb. We've come all the way back from 5-0.
That's what good teams do. They battle back. They fight.
Swing, fly ball, another one. That one's going to go. The Redbirds go back to back.
Lucky number 13 for the reigning MVP, Paul Goldschmidt, on that hanging breaking ball from Josiah.
6 years ago. Smoke to center. Robles drifting back. Warning track. Wall. Goodbye. Wow. A line drive homer for Dylan Carlson. And the Cardinals strike for 2 in the second. So a full count pitch. Swing, fly ball, cracked toward the bullpen, at the wall. It's a 2-homer game.
Cardinals Redbird fans on their feet for Dylan Carlson's second home.
The outfield playing on the banks of the Potomac here for the Nationals. The pitch. Fly ball center. Robles going back. He can't get deep enough. It's a long homer for DeYoung. If you're going to play that deep, go ahead and hit it over their head. The Cardinals
home runs. The 1-2 pitch is off-speed pitch, and it's hammered down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And it does. It's a big fly for Paul DeYoung. His 12th home run of the year. He got
swing, drive, hammered toward left. Get up, baby. It's gone, and we're tied 3-3. That one wasn't invisible.
I think I'll let you know that this might happen.
Fly ball, well hit toward right. Get out, baby. It is gone. Donovan with a 2-out homer, and the Cardinals have
first inning.
Rifle toward left. Goldie's got another homer against the righty. 443 happy feet. The St. Louis third. Driven toward right. McKinney going back. Still going back. That ball is gone. A line drive homer for Goldie, and the Cardinals lead it 3-0.
Do anything, but you're right. The goal is
crushed down the line. No doubter. And just shy of the second deck.
I think that we were talking about consistently hitting a baseball hard.
Swing and a shot to center. Bader going back. Turns. It's a leadoff homer. That's how you start a game.
And he leveled that pitch to dead center.
The Cardinals have tied the game on a Nootbaar leadoff. The pitch. Swing and a drive. Belted right field. At the track. Hit the wall. It's way out of here.
3-1 count. You see a fastball up.
High fly ball hit to left. De La Cruz back as far as he can go. It is gone. A home run for Contreras. A moonshot ties our game. It's 2-2. We're tied in the third inning.
Just a
He's up for the second time. Swing, fly ball, deep center. Back goes Myers. Track, wall, up against it. It's gone! And the Cardinals have come all the way back. It's 5-5.
That's a bomb right there, my friend. Ball stayed.
Contreras leads. He goes the pitch. Swing drive. Hammer left. Jordan Walker hits a mammoth home run. Oh, what a trip around the bases. The Cardinals stun the Marlins down to their last strike and take a one pitch. Driven towards center. Myers on his horse. Still going. Still going. It's an opposite field homer for Arenado. He got ahead in the count, and he gulps one out to right center. And the Card 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a shot down the left field line. That ball is gone. Home run for Arenado. Hooked it over the wall, and the Cardinals moving forward. Swing and a drive. Belted left. It's another homer for Arenado. That'll take care of it. The Cardinals are back in front.
Chip, when you have the horses, you can. This is doing the catching. Here's a swing and a high fly ball. That's deep left field, and it is gone. Just over the yellow line into the White Sox bullpen. Jordan Walker makes it 3-0 Cardinals.
Swing and a drive down the line. That ball is gone. Contreras with a missile into the left field corner, and the Cardinals have taken a 2-1 lead. We can add that up, can't we? The Windy City to the ballpark. Hopefully it'll stay that way. The pitch lifted high in the air toward left. Dickerson back. Track wall. Hey, it's gone and 1-0. St. Louis. Nootbaar hits his 6th homer. Swing and a drive. Hit high in the air, deep right. Number 10 ties the game.
So that's about as far of a home run as you're going to see Brendan Donovan hit, and I believe it went further.
And drives this one a long way right center field. Pretty deep at the track, at the wall. It's gone. It's tied at 5. Once again, the righties hurt Finnegan.
Just don't get it. This ball is.
When he comes up here, but first a Burleson base hit for you. The 1-1 pitch. He hits it hard to a right center field. That's deep. Back to the track. Big fly. Big fly. Alec Burleson. 1-0 Cardinals. Home run number 6. Maybe a potential rally for the Nats. 3-0 pitch to Arenado is hammered to left field. And looking up, and that ball is gone. A home run for Arenado. It snuck over the wall and left. He was swinging 3-0. And
worried, right? He was raving.
Launched. That's headed for the bullpen and maybe beyond. Above the bullpen for Gorman.
That ball was carrying like Coors Field right there. It wasn't coming down. ZEP.
High fly ball, deep center. Call going back. That ball has some zip. Woo-hoo-hoo! Almost to the top of the batter's eye. Walks it.
Anyways, pretty good so far.
Swing, high fly ball, hit deep to right. Soler going back. Track ball. That's going to carry out. Donovan homers to tie the game. Didn't hit it all that far. 1 ball, no strike. Swing drive. Deep left field. That ball is gone. He can jog home.
Time to bounce, as they used to say. Wow, he smashed that.
Swing, fly ball center. Myers on his horse, going back, track ball, it's gone! 3-run homer for Gorman.
It's just a hanging changeup. That is not the pitch you want to throw to Gorman right there.
Up, swing, fly ball, well hit, left. That ball's going, gone! Welcome to Wrigley Field, Jordan Walker. It's 3-0 St. Louis. How about this? Jordan Walker getting. Here's DeYoung. This one driven toward right. Suzuki going back toward the well. That ball is into the basket. DeYoung hits a 2-run homer the other way. He hit it hard, and Mother Nature did the rest. Chip, you were talking. Lars Nootbaar leads off. Jumps on the first pitch. Drives it deep left. At the track. At the wall. It's It's 1-0. Holy cow, what a way to start. I would say worth. 2 balls, 2 strikes. High fly ball, tomahawk deep right. How far is that going? All the way to the back of the bleachers. Wow, a tape measure homer for Nolan Gorman. Arizona has some lefties in the bullpen. He wants these 2 men stacked up in case the game comes down to a run scoring situation late. That ball hammered deep center. At the track, at the wall. That ball is high off the batter's eye. A mammoth home run. Arenado's 0 for 2. Swing and a drive. That one's not coming back. Tape measure job. Long home run for Arenado. He is hotter than the Arizona desert this month. Launch, deep right center field. That may be headed to the pool. It is long gone. Nolan Gorman, perfect timing. It's 1-0 St. Louis.
How about that launch angle? Getting it done right there, the 21st of the season for.
He's been on base twice today. He unloads high in the air toward right center field. There's some of that pop. Long run, track wall. It is up over the yellow line. Nootbaar with a home run to put the Cardinals in front.
How about this stroke from Lars Nootbaar?
That is launched deep to left field. Goldie does it again in Phoenix. Another mammoth 2-run homer. 417 feet. And the Cardinals have pulled away in the 7th.
A whole lot of Cardinal fans have made their way to.
This one is stroked by Kisner deep to left. Carroll going back. He's at the wall. That one's going to go. Kisner with a 3 RBI day. And it's bombs away in the desert for the Redbirds.
Will make it 5 home runs on the.
That ball is lined deep to left. It's a home run. How about Babe Kisner? He's homered for the 2nd straight game. Now he's 2 ahead of Bryce Harper.
No big deal. Who's counting at this point? Andrew Kisner swinging a hot bat here as of late.
Hit high in the air, deep left. He's got another one. Headed to Big Mac land.
You kidding me with that? Wow. Wow. First multi-homer game of his career for Andrew Kisner.
Line toward left center. Hap on the run. Still going. That ball's gone. Another leadoff home run for Nootbaar.
I said he stays down with the fastball. Didn't hear, and one of the best fastball.
Who homered to get things started. And a high fly ball. Welcome to the game, Drew Smiley. Nootbaar has a 2-homer game.
Lars Nootbaar showing off the power off the top.
Driven toward right. That's well hit. Kepler going back. That ball is gone. Tyler O'Neill has made it a 1-run game.
A pretty good time for number 3 of this.
High fly ball. He went down and called back to left. Warner back. Track wall. Over the bullpen and gone. Early fireworks in St. Louis. O'Neill is homered in back-to-back. So a 2-2 pitch. Swing, fly ball. Line left again. Track wall. Gone. Walker has his 10.
Trying to sneak the cheese by him on the inner half. Isn't happening. Jordan Walker.
Fly ball. That's whacked to right. That's headed for the Cardinals bullpen.
It is derby time at Busch Stadium. Split finger. Lars Nootbaar goes down and gets it. Another bomb.
Swing and a drive. Tape measure shot down the line. Burleson with a 3-run homer.
Gonna need to buy some more fireworks. The 7th of the season. The 4th.
Like that. Everything's on the barrel. Line drive. Home run into the Cardinals bullpen.
Alec Burleson was right on time. And the biggest thing that you notice
is playing for Colorado. If you keep track of such things, there's a drive hit deep toward left. That one's not coming back. It's in the Rockies bullpen. Arenado gets us on the board. That's one of them back. A solo homer. It's 6.
It's either a ground ball pop-up or foul ball.
Swing and a high fly ball. Deep right field. At the track. At the wall. It is gone. 23rd homer for Nolan Gorman. That was a moon.
That is such a perfect explanation.
Swing and another drive. Deep right. No doubter.
for Gorman. A 2-homer game.
He's got some kind of power, doesn't he? This is why Wall was a rough day for the body.
Swing and a drive. That's headed for the bullpen. Did he get enough? He did. Line drive homer for O'Neill.
A little bit of a leg kick right there, trying to get himself.
Nolan Arenado leads off the second for the Cardinals. And that one cracked toward left. The Rosarena on the run. It's a line drive homer.
And Nolan Arenado gets it going early. Jumps on this one. How about a 91-mile?
And high in the air right center. Siri on the run. Look at that ball carry. It's at the wall. And that ball is gone. What an at-bat by Contreras in the 9th inning. A long solo home run. The top of the Cardinals order. Nootbaar 1 for 3.
There's a swing and a hard hit ball to right field. Backs up the right fielder. He looks up and it's gone. A big fly for Lars Nootbaar. His 12th of the year, and listen to the fans. They love.
First pitch swing, fly ball well hit left. Rosarena sprinting to the track, to the wall. That ball is gone. Kisner ambushed him. It's 2-0 Cardinals.
Aggressive early, swinging hard.
This one crushed to right. Tommy Edman adds to the lead. A solo home run makes it 5-0.
Tommy says you can't go down there to me. Got himself a changeup down and in.
Swing and a shot. That's headed toward left center field and deep. Isbell is not going to get it. It's gone. The Cardinals are back in this game. It's 9-5 in the 5th inning.
Tyler O'Neill back.
And errors. This one's hit high in the air by Contreras to deep left. Have yourself a night, Wilson Contreras. That one into the fountains or above them. Wow, a mammoth home run, a 5 RBI night.
Might not be a high.
Into their organization. As this one's hit a mile high deep left. Taylor on the run. He looks up. That ball is gone. And Tommy Edman makes it 2-zip. Mets having a tough day today. As that one's cracked down the left field line. Did he keep that baby fair? It's at the pole. It's gone. Tommy Edman with a 2-homer night.
Hammered out to left. Deep into the night. See you later, baby. A home run for Paul Goldschmidt, and the Cardinals have taken the lead back 3-2.
Run bomb to take the lead. You're beat.
The 1-2 pitch. Launched into left. Get out of here. See ya. Home run. Nolan Arenado. The Cardinals add on against the A's. It's 3-0.
Nolan Arenado.
Swing, fly ball, well hit center. Grisham back, it's gone. We're tied. He tried to trick him, and Contreras clubs it to center.
Have yourself a night, Wilson Contreras.
Yeah, mostly outdoor activities I was thinking of.
Swing and a drive. Oh, baby, look at that one go. Past Big Mac Land. Onto the concourse.
Jordan Walker took a second to watch this one, and you should be.
The pitch. Driven to right. Well hit. Tatis back. It is gone. It is gone. The Cardinals have won it. Line drive center. Sawinski going back. Still going. It's out of here. A line drive homer for Contreras, and we are tied.
Clearly blasted him in the hand.
Swing and a drive by Tyler O'Neill. Deep left into the bullpen. It's 3-0 Cardinals.
But watching it on TV is one thing. Watching it in person is a whole new ball game.
That ball is gone. Nootbaar with a laser.
I think that man right there made one heck of a catch.
Driven center. Bay back. That ball is belted right out of here. Whistle down the line. Keep it fair. It's a line drive homer. Have yourself a homestand, Jordan Walker.
I would like to finish my thought, but I would.
Swing and a drive hit high in the air toward left. Back goes Rosario. That ball is long gone. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Swing and a fly ball left center. Harris on the run. He's going to turn and watch that one go. And opposite field homer for Gorman. It's bombs away in Atlanta GA. That's loud and hit to center. Harris on the run, still going. That ball is gone. 15th home run for. And he's been all over the globe as this ball's hit high in the air toward right. Acuna will turn and watch that one sail over the bricks. It's a 2-homer game for Gorman. And there's some insurance. It's 10-6. Swinging a shot, hit down the line and left. That ball's going to carry. That ball is gone. Goldie ambushes Strider. It's 2-0 in the first.
I want to talk about starting a game with a little bit of momentum.
Mason Wynn hits one a mile high down the left field line. Did he get enough? He got enough. His first home run. A towering drive into the bullpen in Atlanta. It's 7-2 Cardinals. Oh, how great. The 0-2 pitch. Swing, fly ball center. Harris retreats. Back toward the infield. That ball carrying. That ball is gone. 3-run homer for Gorman on an 0-2. High fly ball left. Rosario turns. That ball carrying. That ball to the wall. That ball is gone. Contreras has hit a homer. They punch, we counter punch.
Oh, Contreras gets a hold of one. If it's fair, it's gone. Down the line, it is long gone. Wilson Contreras cranks a 3-run homer, and St. Louis jumps out to a 3-0 lead.
Into center. Bader going back. It is gone. A line drive homer from Contreras to tie this game. Contreras has knocked in all 3 Cardinal runs, and we've got a new. Means working quickly. The 0-2 pitch. Is it high in the air to right field? Santander going back at the wall. It's gone. Palacios has hit a homer.
How about a welcome to the ball game to Richie Palacios? He comes in for
Baltimore. Perhaps tonight's the night. High fly ball, wallop toward the bullpen and left. Mullins on the run and on cue. Goldschmidt makes it 1-0 with a 2-out homer. Chip pretty nice in the 4th inning. The pitch is hit high in the air, deep again. Richie has another one. Are you kidding me? A 2-homer night in place of Gorman, and the Cardinals have a swing drive, hammer deep right. It's another homer for Richie Rich. 1-0 Cardinals, a thunderbolt with 2 outs.
When you're feeling it, you are feeling it. We talked about Ollie Marmol saying, we got to figure.
High towering fly ball left. Schwarber on the run. He's gone as far as he can go. Hey, it's out of here. A first throw homer for Goldschmidt, and the Cardinals have the lead. Swing and a drive. Walker has launched one, and the Cardinals are back in front. On a roll. Their ball hammered down the line. Did he keep it fair? He did! A line drive homer, and he watched it roar out of the ballpark. It's 1-0 St. Louis. High fly ball deep right. Into the corner goes Fraley. As far as he can go. Richie Palacios has hit a moonshot. And the Cardinals get a swing, fly ball, well hit left. That's got a chance. That ball is gone. Mason Wynn has hit a solo homer. One ball, one strike. In the air left center again. This one well hit. That ball is gone. A mammoth homer for Luken Baker. His second as a big leaguer. That spoils the shutout, and the Cardinals. Tommy Edman scored the first Cardinals run. That came in the fourth inning, and now he drives this ball high in the air, deep right. That ball is going to go into the Cardinal bullpen. Tommy Edman with a solo home run. And the Cardinals extend their lead. It's 4-1. Look at Richie go. He's just parked one, a two-run homer. Richie was trying to. Infield creeps in with a 2-2 pitch. Hammered to right. Fairchild watches that one go over the bullpen. And you're right, Brad. It's a lot more fun being on this side. Schmidt has it. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Hernandez will turn. There's your first Cardinal home run of the year. Paul Goldschmidt spoils the shutout bid. It's now 5-1. No doubt about it, a homer to left.
Well, Chip, I would say that swing is clicking already.
Fly ball center. Well hit. At the wall. It's gone. Contreras with a two-run homer. It's 3-0 Cardinals. Two going easy. Swing and a drive, hit hard toward right. Tatis back, that ball is gone! A 3-hit game for Brendan Donovan. In the smoke toward center. Merrill on the run at 396. He does it again! Jim, I couldn't have said it. Boy, did we get a scare in San Diego. As that one's hit a mile high, deep toward left. Herrera on opening day says hello. Big time juice and your first homer on opening day.
And you know it, too. Look at this right here. He finished. This ball is crushed, and he just drops the bat. Thank you very much.
To center. Chisholm going back to the warning track. Look at that ball carry. The wall, and Chisholm cannot get it. It's a home run.
Just when the wind started to blow out, he hit it just enough. I'll tell you what, it looked like Jazz Chisholm.
Smoke towards center. Well hit. That one's gonna go. A two-homer day for Gorman.
That ball was blister. Jeez. When you hit a line drive that only goes 2 rows in the seats and your center fielder only takes about 5 steps.
Pitch coming up to Ivan, and he hits that ball hard and deep to left field. Backing up is Marsh, and he jumps at the wall.
It's gone.
I guess he was happy to see Turnbull out of the game.
Marsh jumped, had it hit the top of his glove, and went over the wall.
So the ballpark begins. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Launch towards center. Rojas going back as far as he can go. It's 1-0.
A 419-foot shot to center field again with Gorman letting the ball track.
Swing and a drive. That's belted deep left, and the Birds are on the board with a mammoth homer. Oh man, what a thunderbolt!
Chip, 2 pitches prior. It was that same changeup that tied up Herrera, that little check swing. Well, it gets another one. This one catch.
Swing and a high fly ball hit to right. Castellanos back. Donnie gulps one out to tie the game.
I don't think that's what Aaron Nola was trying to do. 0-2 count, was in command.
Swing and a high fly ball belted deep left. Nolan Arenado says, hello, Phoenix. 3-0 Cardinals. Oh, did that feel good?
Chip, you know a ball is hit well when the left fielder doesn't even move. Gurriel just stuck there. Look at this reaction.
Swing and a drive. Lars Nootbaar break out the tape measure.
You asked earlier, what will Lars Nootbaar do to this lineup? Well, we're getting a chance to see it. This is a bomb. You're
driven toward right center. Carroll on the run. He's going to turn at long last. The drought is over for Goldie. A game-tying home run.
Goldie's second home run of the year. The first one came in his second at bat.
Nolan Gorman the first, and he unloads. Deep right, track, wall, walk-off winner on the first pitch.
Boy, did the Cardinals need that swing of the bat right there. First pitch, breaking ball, and he is all over it. 400.
That ball is belted deep toward left center field, and it's not coming back. The Cardinals strike early on a mammoth home run.
439-foot shot for Wilson Contreras, his third of the season.
And he drives one out toward deep right field. Starling Marte is back to watch it go. Alec Burleson hits one way out toward right center field. And the Cardinals take advantage of the wildness from Buto with a 3-run homer to make it 3-0 St. Louis.
Yeah, you can't make mistakes up. The kid they like to call him, Mr. Gary Carter, got a chance to sit by him by the plane, and uh-oh, that one is to the people, Weezy.
Wilson Contreras socks one. A long home run into the back of the seats out there in left center field for Contreras. It's 4-0 St. Louis.
Wilson's been looking for that pitch.
At first, nobody out. High fly ball, smoked to right field. Donovan's hit a 2-run homer. And the Cardinals are right back in this game.
But just like that, the third home run of the season for Brendan Donovan.
His first home run, however, 2 outs in the inning. Driven high in the air toward left. That's deep. Green going back. Still going. It is gone. In opposite field. 3-run homer for Burleson. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. So the lefty in the air to straightaway center. Perez going back. He's going to turn, and that one's gone. Into the shrubbery to straightaway center for Contreras. His 5th home run. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game. This ball is
to the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball to center. Pham goes back to the wall. See you later. A 3-run homer for Nolan Arenado. White Sox make a pitching change. It was a line drive off his foot. This one is hammered out to center. That ball is gone. It's a home run for Wilson Contreras, and we're tied at 1.
This young man can hit a fastball, and boy, can he threw it right.
high fly ball toward right center. Look at that ball carried to the warning track and wall. It's gone. It's a leadoff homer for Brendan Donovan. The Cardinals were looking for some pop. They get it from their #1 hitter.
They get a changeup up in the zone, thigh high, and Brendan Donovan does not miss it.
Hit high in the air by Burleson. That's down the line, deep right. Marte into the corner, turns, and that one sails out. Burleson brings the Cardinals a run closer. It's now 6-4. That's his 3rd homer of the year.
And his second.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball rocketed toward deep center. That ball's going to carry out of here. Nootbaar with a solo home run.
Well, have yourself a day, Lars Nootbaar. The 3 walks, the patience, and then waits back.
That's to straightaway center. Frelick going back at the center field wall. It is a long gone homer for Lars Nootbaar.
What was I telling you about the other day when he was hitting balls and he was popping up? I said he's just missing his top hand.
Mile high fly ball deep right. At the track and wall, it's a happy birthday for Nolan Gorman. A long homer into the second deck.
This is what I was talking about before with his hands lightning fast, and he doesn't need to pull off.
High fly ball hit toward left center. Perkins on the run at the track and wall. It's gone.
There we go.
Paul Goldschmidt has a home run, and we've got a 1-run game. And he unloads high in the air toward left. Ward going back at the track, at the wall. Leaping try, can't get it. It's a home run for Arenado, and the Cardinals are on the board. Swing and a drive. Burleson Mason unloads. Deep to right field. It's gone. That's well hit toward right center. Pilar and Moniak are going back, and that ball is gone. Paul Goldschmidt with an opposite field home run, and the Cardinals are on the board, and here we go in game 3. It's a 4-1 game.
As soon as we bring in Mark with some nachos, we get catch fire.
High fly ball center. Durant going back. Back to the infield, gone. Nootbaar with a thunderbolt here in the first inning.
He wants to go towards second base too much.
That's smacked toward left center field. Look at that ball jump. That ball is gone. Opposite field home run for Gorman, and the Cardinals are back in front.
But when he stays on the ball, that's the results he's going to get. You can see the first swing. He kind of
his 4th inning of work. Swing, fly ball hit high in the air to right. Abreu going back up to the wall. That's going to carry out of here.
Tell you what, Chipper.
Swing, fly ball. That's pretty well hit. At the track, at the wall. That ball is gone. Mason Wynn is on the board with a homer.
Great swing last night, though.
Great swing here. Line drive. That ball is going to get out in a hurry.
You really have to work hard to get to it. He's got lightning fast hands, and we talk about this all the time with him, and I talk to him all.
And he launches this baby deep to right field. Lars Nootbaar tomahawks one over the St. Louis bullpen. Man, is the ball jumping at Busch Stadium. That's the first Cardinals hit of the game.
And it came in a big way. 441 feet. That's Nootbaar making it a jump.
Swing and a fly ball, belted deep right. That ball is gone! A 3-run homer for Ciani. Instead of strike 3, it's a 3-run bomb.
And hip in.
Swing drive, that ball's hammered. A 2-strike rocket from Gorman puts the Cardinals in front. Hats off to Nolan Gorman. 3-1 St. Louis. The lefty-lefty matchup goes the Cardinals' way.
Fastball down and in the 8th home.
Swing and a shot that's headed for the left field corner. That ball is up and gone. Home run for Mason Wynn. A line drive over the boards and left.
The second home run of the season goes down and gets it. A slider at the shoe tops.
Mason Wynn.
And Goldschmidt gets into one. Forget it. Goldschmidt, 3rd deck here at Busch. And Goldie's 5th homer of the season puts the Birds up 2-0.
It was a hanging slider, real tight cutter, right down a week and a half.
Did he do it again? This ball ripped to left. Goldie is back in a big way tonight. 2nd homer, 2nd 2-run homer. He's responsible for all 4 runs. And that time a slider there.
Swing and a high fly ball hammered deep toward left. Hurtaby's back at the wall. It's gone. Goldie ambushes in the first inning, and the Cardinals take a 1-0 lead.
He sees a fastball down the middle and gives it a run.
League batter's box. That ball cracked to left. He's feeling something now. It's a line drive home run. His first of the year against a left-handed pitcher. 2 barrels, a bomb, and now 2 RBIs. And the Cardinals have extended the lead. It's 3-0.
But look at that reaction from the Cardinals.
Yes, for sure. Swing and a drive. That one deep to right. Don't bunt it, Nolan. Take the grand tour. Big insurance bomb for the Cardinals. It's a 5-1 game.
So much easier that way.
Great career.
That's what happens when you're in your 14th big league season. Plenty of reps over the years.
High fly ball hammered deep right center. Friedel to the wall. It's gone. Matt Carpenter brings home the first Cardinal run with an ambush home run. It's 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, just missed it. Fraley drifts back, still going at the 370 side. That ball carries out. Unbelievable. That was a routine pop-up, and it just kept back spinning over the fence. And he hits a high fly ball deep toward right center. Castellanos as far as he can go, and Crawford with a long homer, and the Cardinals are on the board. It's a 3-1 game.
How about Brandon Crawford, his first home run?
That ball hammered down the line. Did he keep it fair? That's near the pole. That ball is off the pole and gone. It's a one-run game. Arenado has hit his fifth. It's a 3-2 score.
Breaking ball down and in. Go
center field for Rojas. Next pitch. That ball is lifted high, deep. Castellanos corner track watching, and that ball is gone. Nolan Gorman picks up where he left off in May and puts the Cardinals on the board. It's 2. He's going. This ball is driven to right. Forget it. Alec Burleson, no doubt about it, off the facing of the second deck. And the second shot given up by Walker. It's 4-2 Cardinals.
Last 51 now.
For the Cardinals offense. And this one hammered down the line and right. Did he keep it fair? That ball is gone. It's a line drive homer for Burleson. And the Cardinals strike with a thunderbolt in the first inning. The pitch. Swing, fly ball, well hit right center. Myers on the run. He's going to turn. That ball is gone. Gorman goes deep. And the Cardinals, with 2 solo homers in the first, lead 2-0.
I thought that when he hit that, but
high fly ball hooked toward right. McCormick going back. It's a 2-homer game for Nolan Gorman.
I believe that he hits this ball off the end of the bat. That is how strong he is.
High fly ball hammered toward left. Myers is on the run. He'll turn, and that ball is going to sail out. Burleson has hit a solo homer again in the first inning, and the Cardinals jump in front 1-0. He's homered in 3 straight games, and it was no cheapie. And that ball cracked by Mason Wynn. That's headed for the Crawford boxes. A line drive homer, and all of a sudden the Cardinals have some life. Hit it high, watch it fly. It's a 7-4 game in the 6th.
How awesome is that? To hit a home run and the ball.
Swing and a high fly ball hit to right. That's at the track. That's at the wall. That ball is gone. Dubon had it hit off the leather. It ricochets into the seats. And Nolan Gorman's homer barrage has continued. There's a drive from Arenado, a no-doubter into the Crawford boxes. Abreu never turned to look at it. Arenado answers back for the Cardinals, his 6th homer, and it's a 2-run. He flied out. Burleson unloads and hammers that to right center field. That's well struck. At the wall, leaping try. It is gone. It's a home run.
Well, make it 9 on the season for Alec Burleson. We've seen a lot of balls in this series get to the warning track. He muscles up, gets it out of here.
Swing, high fly ball, cracked toward the Cardinals bullpen. That ball is gonna go. It's a home run. It's a 2-1 game. Gorman's 15th.
Chip, we said the split finger was going to be in play against the lefties. That's what he got.
Fly ball, pretty well hit. Taylor on the run, still going. He's at the wall, leaping try. He can't get it. Goldie hits a homer. It's 2-0. First homer he's allowed in his last 6 games. A big one from Goldschmidt. The Cardinals strike for pitch. Swing and a drive. Hit high in the air toward right. At the track, at the wall. Donovan puts the Cardinals in front.
Chip, we just talked about it. Plenty of pop in the bat of Brendan Donovan. His 5th home run of the season.
Wisniewski is funky.
Swing and a drive. Hit high in the air toward left. Happ is back at the ivy. And it's gone. It's gone. Pages has hit a homer. It's 1-0 Cardinals.
What a time for the first.
High towering fly ball toward left. And going back. Back up against the ivy. And that's going to carry out. Pedro Pages Davis with a wind-blown homer for the Cardinals. It's 2-0 St. Louis.
An ambush from the bottom of the batting order. It's a breaking pitch, and it's up. Second home run.
Giants have been scuffling of late. We'll see them next. As Siani cracks one down the right field line. This might be fun. It is. He ambushes the first pitch and homers to right, and the Cardinals strike first.
Michael Siani gets the start against the lefty. Braxton Garrett jumps on a first.
Swing and a fly ball, wallop deep left. That ball's got a chance. It's gone. Mason Wynn unloads to left, a 2-run homer.
How about Mason Wynn does it again? His 4th home run of the season. Another 2.
Goldie batting .294 on the trip, drives this one deep to right field. That one's not coming back. He ambushes in the first inning, and the Cardinals jump in front by 2.
Will make it 9 now on the season for Paul Goldschmidt. Take advantage.
That one launched down the right field line. Did he get enough? He did. Donovan hits a 2-run homer. And the Cardinals are back in front. It's a 4-3 game.
The ball is flying here tonight.
3-1 pitch cracked toward left center and deep. Chisholm on the run as far as he can go, and that one's going to sail out of here. Burleson with an opposite field home run. It's a 7-4 full count pitch. Fly ball well hit center. Brujan goes back. He turns, and that one's way out of here. Nolan Gorman hits a homer. 3 solo homers to start Game 3 in Miami.
This.
Here's a high drive to deep right field, and Brendan Donovan, an Alabama native, crushes a home run. He is the first Alabama player to play in an American League, National League, Major League game here at Rickwood Field. And how about him going deep?
Yeah, again. Now it's 2-2. And a high towering fly ball left center. That's pretty well hit. Ramos to the track and wall. That ball is gone. A 2-run homer for Goldschmidt. Number 350 in his career.
You get punched, they punch back. And this is a guy that has an idea.
Swing, fly ball, pretty well hit toward right. Matos on the track, hit the wall, it's gone! A 3-run bomb for Burleson.
Number 11 on the season, pulls the hands in and drives it 400 and...
Fly ball hammered toward center. Ramos going back, turns, that ball is onto the berm. A 2-homer game for Burleson.
Down in the zone, Burley goes down and gets it and deposits it directly to center field.
Burleson, a 3-run homer and a 2-run. Swing and a drive. That's down the line. Donovan hits a homer. The long and short of it today for Donovan, a bunt single and a bomb to right. And the Cardinals have a 4-run lead.
402
hit. Swing and a drive. That's hit toward the left field corner. That ball is going to be gone. A home run. Arenado cracks a 2-run bomb, and the Cardinals are back in the game.
Well, that's what happens when you keep getting behind. But I noticed one thing right here. Not only does he get behind, the little bit of movement keeps the ball off the barrel.
This one launched to straightaway center. Fairchild as far as he can go. Leaping try. Can't get it. That one's gone. It's a home run for Goldie. That's first home run Spires has allowed this year. Full count. Swing and a drive. That's belted deep toward right. That one is going to be long gone. Burleson with a 2-run homer. The Cardinals strike first on home run number 13 for Alec Burleson.
Let it fly with
the 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left center. Sawinski on the run, going toward that deep part of the wall at 410. It's gone! An opposite field grand slam for Gorman on a 2-strike count. And the Cardinals have broken this game open.
Number 17.
Fly ball well hit right center field at the warning track wall. Contreras ties it again. Look at his reaction as he rounds third base. The Cardinals have come back from 5-0. Swing, fly ball, hammered toward left center field. That's Wallop. That ball is at the track. That ball is gone. A line drive homer for Contreras. The Cardinals have tied the game in the 8th. That is how quickly it can happen. And line drive belted to left. Wood turns. It's gone. Contreras hits a big home run. Contreras taking his time around the bases. No cart option for the hitter. 9th of the season. It's a much needed insurance for. Swing and a high fly ball hit deep toward left. Wood going back. That baby's belted and gone over the bullpen. 2-0 St. Louis. Paul Goldschmidt needed that swing of the bat. We mentioned the double yesterday, Chip. You remember how golf toward right. That one is watched by Lane Thomas. It's going to sail out of here. Insurance run for the Cardinals. Alec Burleson has hit his 14th. Trying to go backdoor, ends up in the.
Not when the fingers are put down. Now when PitchCom is in your ear.
Line toward left center. That's well hit. That ball is gone. Arenado with a line drive homer. It's 1-0 Cardinals. We were just talking about the road trip. He looked like he was coming around. And it's golf toward right. Renfroe will turn. That ball is gone into the bullpen. A 2-strike rocket off the bat of Alec Burleson. It's 3-0 Cardinals. Slider down.
This Chapman for Cole Reagans.
Goldie down the line in right. Renfroe, long run. That's near the pole. That ball is off the top of the wall, and that's a home run. Well, this one right here for Goldie was trying to go away with the sinker. Ended up middle, went down,
and look, timing is everything. Got to stay back and drive the ball that way.
Melendez to the warning track wall. Leaping try. Can't get it. That ball is going to be gone. An opposite field homer for Nootbaar. His timing is perfect. It's 1-0 Cardinals. Timing's everything, Jim. It's everything. 1-1 strike. Cardinals at the corners. Driven toward left. Hap retreats. Still going back. Warning track wall. That ball is gone. Burleson with an opposite field bomb.
This is exactly how you're supposed to hit a breaking ball from the left side, and he just lets it get deep and throws the barrel on it. What?
Gets things started here in the Cardinals first. And unloads deep to left field. Mason Wynn has a leadoff homer. It's 1-0. In a season. He had a couple of hits in game one. Drives this one a long way toward right. Back goes Suzuki. Back up against the wall. He leaps up. Can't get it. It's a home run. He shaped that baby just like the Gateway Arch. It's 2-0. Hammered toward right. Suzuki's going to turn. That ball is gone. Another splashdown homer. This time it's Burleson. And the Cardinals get a run back. The pitch. Driven high in the air, deep toward left. Rosario on the run. Track wall. Did he keep it fair? He did. It's a home run for Arenado. And it's 2-0 Cardinals. Just the start, Chip, to the second half. That swing high, fly ball rocketed toward right center field. That ball is gonna go into the bullpen. Right on cue, Nolan Gorman hits a 2-run homer, his 18th of the year, and St. Louis is back in front. This stays up. Donovan bats, he's 0 for 2. Swing and a drive, that's belted to right. Donovan with an ambush job into the chop house seats. It's 6-2 Cardinals. Chip, how about the quick hands of Brendan Donovan on this one? 9th home run of the season. I mean, swing and a high fly ball down the left field line. Goldschmidt has gone deep. It's 7th heaven for the Cardinals first baseman. 1-0 Redbirds in the second. Look at all the smiles in the Cardinals dugout. You don't think they've been pulling for this guy all season? Driven deep to right. That one's going a long way if fair. It is on the roof of the chop house. Oh, baby, what a bomb by Burleson. The only left-handed hitter I've seen go up there is Matt Olson. He hit it off the pergola in the. Driven towards center. Kelnick on his horse. Still going back. Warning track. Wall. It's gone. Nootbaar with a line drive homer. Bombs away in Atlanta GA for the Cardinals. They've hit 3 solo homers. And they've got a 2-run lead. Drives that one toward right. That's near the wall. That one's got a chance, and that one is gone. Contreras with an opposite field ambush home run. The Cardinals have hit 4 solo homers today, and that's some more breathing room for St. Louis. It's 5-2.
It's a much needed.
Cardinals have 4 hits and have left 4 men on base. There's a drive down the line. Did he keep that fair? It's a missile off the pole. Gorman with a solo home run ties this game.
We saw number 18 of the season for Gorman in Atlanta. This one here, a breaking ball from Mitch.
Swing and a drive. That's hammered deep toward left. Reynolds back to the wall. Leaping try. He cannot get it. Arenado with an ambush. It's 1-0. Pull side power for a high fly ball. Belted toward left. One turns. That ball is gone. A game-tying homer for Mason Wynn. 5 of his 6 homers have come against lefties, and that was a no-doubter. 2 aboard in a tie game. Swing and a high drive toward left. Wood going back in the corner at the wall. Leaping try, can't get it. He deflects it over the wall. A majestic 3-run homer for Arenado. The blue skies overhead. Swing, high fly ball. Belted left. Wood back. Trick wall. It's a walk-off winner.
Chip, you know that this one felt great for Paul Goldschmidt, your Budweiser play of the game. The walk-off home run, his 8th of his career, and a much-needed swing of the bat and victory for the St. Louis Cardinals.
A short lead at first, not going. And a high fly ball hit deep toward right. Garcia on the run. It is long gone into the Cardinal bullpen. Carpenter strikes for the Cardinals, who take a 2-1 lead. How good is that? Now 7 for 3.
A little something extra when he comes home.
First pitch, belted toward left. Leg for back. It's a leadoff homer for Mason Wynn. That's a fun way to start a big league game.
Not the homecoming present Max Scherzer was looking for.
And the bases are loaded. It's time to welcome Tommy Pham home. Driven toward the gap, right center field. That ball is going to be gone. A grand slam for Tommy Pham. Holy cow. Well, I don't know how you top that.
You don't. Welcome back, Tommy Pham.
I thought the All-Star break was going to be perfect for him.
High towering fly ball left center. Crow Armstrong as far as he can go. And Goldie says, hello, Chicago. A solo home run with 2 outs, and the Cardinals strike first.
Well, you better be ready to hit all the people that are paying.
Swing and a drive. That's wallop toward left. That ball is in the basket. A line drive homer for Mason Wynn. Woo. And the Cardinals are back in.
This might be an aggressive swing if he gets one to hit, and he does send one to right center field. Crow Armstrong going back at the wall. He's done it. Mason Wynn sends one over the basket for a home run to right center field. His 9th of the year, and he is.
Swing and a high fly ball lifted toward right. Now back to the warning track. Leaping try. It's gone. Victor Scott has hit a home run. Ryan Ludwig, this punch for you, a tie game.
Well, like I said, those adjustments obviously going to turn Victor's.
Swing, fly ball, Pham. Deep left, at the wall. That one's gone. The Cardinals are in scoring position in the batter's box. 2 2-run homers, and we lead for the first time.
Tommy Pham has provided a spark. 89-mile-an-hour.
Contreras drives this one toward right. Renfroe going back, still going back. That's over his head, off the top of the wall and gone. Contreras starts the trip with a bang. A 2-run homer in the first, and the Cardinals jump in front. That one golfed down the right field line. That ball is gone. A line drive homer for Burleson. The Cardinals take a 3-0 lead. They have 11 hits tonight. Swing and a drive. That ball is belted. That's headed for the scoreboard. What a mammoth home run for Contreras. And this one driven to center. Isbell going back. He's still going back. That ball is gone off the batter's eye. A two-run homer for Goldschmidt. He saw that one just fine.
Had no problem picking up that slider from Michael Wacha. 18 home runs.
That ball driven by Arenado deep to left field, and the Cardinals are on the board off the facade of the second deck. So he ambushes the first pitch. The 11th homer Green has allowed. Arenado has a dozen of them, and it's now a 3-run game.
Well, Nolan Arenado was.
This one driven toward right. Mookie Betts drifting back. Look at that ball carry. That's going to go. Paul Goldschmidt ties the game with an opposite field homer.
Well, that's what happens when you mess up with the fastball.
Swing and a drive. A line drive home run. Mason Wynn. And the Cardinals have their first lead.
Right on cue. Good call there, partner.
Action's begun in the Dodgers bullpen as that ball cracked toward deep left center field. Kiermaier will turn. That one's going to go. Pedro Pajes with a solo homer. Jimmy his first homer since that.
Manning his off-speed well.
As he did there, that ball's jarred deep to right field, way back there and gone. He was loaded up for it, and he doused it.
He was ready, and that right there is the importance of the secondary pitches.
The Dodgers feel at home. Bobby Miller, a Louisville Cardinal. That ball's cracked to center field. Kiermaier back at the track of the wall. He jumps and he cannot make the catch. It's onto the berm, a home run for Mason Wynn. Kiermaier gave it everything of any major league team all year. That ball's drilled deep left field. Arenado crushes this ball. What a sight for sore eyes for himself.
There's a drive, hit deep to right field. That's got a chance. There's number 3, and we got a 1-run game.
Welcome back, Matt Carpenter. Went upstairs, got a 96-mile-an-hour fastball, 300.
Memphis. Swing, high fly ball, hit well toward left. That's at the track and wall. It's gone. Welcome back to St. Louis. Luken Baker, a 2-run homer.
First at bat in the.
That ball's crushed out toward right center field. Running after it is Austin Martin. He's trying to play it off the wall, but it's gone. Brendan Donovan cracks a home run here in the top of the 6th. And the Cardinals add to their lead. It's 4-1.
Swing and a drive. Victor Scott has just tied this game. His second home run, and no doubter. And there's a little life for the Cardinals offense. A 2-out solo home run from the Cardinals' 9th place hitter, Victor Scott. It's a 1-1. Swing and a high towering fly ball left. Profar going back. He's going to wave goodbye.
Boy, Jim, that is more like it from Paul Goldschmidt. Another 20 home run season for Gold.
2-1 game. We've out hit him 6-3. Swing and a drive. That baby's not coming back. Mason Wynn gulps one into the left field stands. There's some insurance. It's 3-1.
Well, the Cardinals might not have gotten the big hit with the bases loaded in the fifth.
So a very important pitch on the way. Swing and a drive. There's a launch job to left. That ball is gonna go. Nolan Arenado with a line drive homer makes it a 1-run game.
We've been.
Here's your next batter. Swing and a drive hit high in the air down the right field line. Did he get enough? He did. Brendan Donovan has hit a 3-run homer in the swing and a high fly ball hit well toward left. Verdugo going back at the wall. Luken Baker has hit a home run.
That'll work right there for a big 2-out knock for Luken Baker's second home run.
Swing and a drive hammered toward left center. Judge on the run, still going. That ball is gone. Jordan Walker hits a 2-run homer.
Well, the Cardinals youngsters powering up here in this one. Jordan
to center. Judge retreats, still going and turns. That one is out of here. Nootbaar with a home run.
How about Newt showing off the power right here? This one.
And this one cracked toward left center field. That one well struck. And that one is headed for the Brewers bullpen. Pedro Paez has hit a solo home run, his 4th of the year, and the Cardinals are on the board. Hot diggity dog, here come the Red. Hit high in the air, deep toward left. That one's got a chance. That one's at the wall, and that one's gone. Pedro Paez has a 2-homer game. Pass the secret around, Paez. 4 strikeouts in a row. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a drive. That's hammered toward left. That one's not coming back. A line drive home run for Paul Goldschmidt. He's 2 for 2.
This guy has found it. I know it's been a maddening season for Paul Goldschmidt. The numbers on the back of the
Jordan Walker, 2 ground balls to the left side tonight. He's 0 for 2. Swing and a drive hit well to left. The Cardinals are on the board. Jordan Walker with a line drive home run.
That's just a mistake right there. He threw it right down the middle for Jordan.
1-1 pitch. Swing, drive, drill deep left. Paez has put the Cardinals in front.
I'm going to say this right now, and it's obvious now, but watching this at bat, that was the wrong pitch to the wrong guy right there.
They can let stuff go, man. Swinging a high fly ball, whack toward left center field. At the track, at the wall. That ball is out of here.
Well, they might take a look at this.
Swing and a drive down the left field line. Son JC's just hit his first big league homer.
Chip, Brian Shapiro called it from the truck in St. Louis. He said he's going to make a mistake with the slider. And here's your homer, Jimmy. There's the slider. He called it down and in.
3 or 4 shots at Barrios and the Blue Jays today. And he hits a hanger high in the air toward left. Low Profito going back, still going. Look at that ball carry. It's gone. Jordan Walker has hit a home run, and the Cardinals have scored first.
Looks like he got a hanging breaking ball up in the zone and did a nice job of sitting.
As Nootbaar drills that one to right, and it's gone. Line drive homer for Lars Nootbaar, just to the right of the Cardinals bullpen. And we are tied at 2 here in the 7th inning. Swing and a drive. That ball is vaporized to left.
Jordan Walker, number 4 on this season. All 4 of them have come in the month of September. 3-2 count.
This month. Swing and a drive. That ball is launched. Brendan Donovan makes it 2-0.
And this ball from Jake Woodford, that's in the no-go zone, down and into the left-hander, and just drops the barrel on it.
Ball and a strike. Swing and a drive. Mason Wynn belts one out of here to tie the game. He is starting to command that inner half and hit it with authority.
Wow, his eyes lit up on this one, too. David Bednar hanging, breaking.
St. Louis has committed the lone error, and the Redbirds have left 4 on base. Swing and a drive down the left field line. That one's got a chance. It stays up and out. A line drive homer for Jordan Walker, and the Cardinals break through in the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball belted. Deep left field. There's some damage. 3-run homer, a backbreaker. Partner, the Guardians gave the Cardinals 5 outs this inning, and they've turned that into 4 runs.
Well, this crowd of...
He gets Yanni moved over the pitch. Swing and a drive. Hammered it deep left field. Mason Wynn got him over and in with a 2-run homer.
Mason Wynn getting things going here for the Cardinals early on. Left that thing belt.
Now a drive by Goldschmidt. That's belted deep center. That ball's going to fly out of here. Back-to-back bombs in the 1st inning.
Chip, this is fun to see some loud noises early here. That is career home run number 306.
Swing and a high towering fly ball by Herrera. This one's got a chance. This one's gonna go. Herrera with a homer.
Well, Ivan Herrera getting another start at DH, and he trying to sweep the Rockies. Swing and a drive, hammered toward left. That's over the head and over the wall. Pages has hit a homer. Bombs away at altitude for the Cardinals, their 4th homer in Game 3, and that. And he drives the first one in the air to deep right. That one is going to go. Lars Nootbaar ambushes the very first pitch he sees and hits a line drive home run. And he's going to fly toward deep center. Yastrzemski going back at the wall, leaps up, and he can't get it. Lars Nootbaar with a homer to straightaway center on an 0-2 count. And the Cardinals pull to within a run.
Chip, you talked about it in Lars Nootbaar's first at-bat about.
And drives that one in the air deep to right field. That one's got a chance. It is gone. Brendan Donovan has homered, and the Cardinals strike first in the 3rd.
That is a way to finish strong right here for Donovan. His 4th.
For J.J. Weatherholt. See if he can do some damage here.
That's a good example.
Big swing of the bat from J.J. Weatherholt, and that is gone. A 3-run bomb. A huge smile from the manager.
He's going to learn a lot. And he said now, obviously, he's going to play. Is this one driven out to left field? Does that have enough?
Absolutely. Nicely done. R.J. Yeager with a solo shot in the 9th.
These Cardinals don't quit, Alexa. I don't care if it's spring training, not for R.J. Yeager.
And Luken Baker stands in. Hits one up in the air. This ball is drifting down the left field line. It is at the wall, and it is gone. As Luken Baker got one up in the wind, and the wind just continued to push it down the left.
And here comes a 2-1 to Scott. Launched out to right. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. It's a home run for Victor Scott. How about a triple and a round tripper?
Well, for Victor Scott II, Tom, how about how under.
Now the pitch. A swing and a high fly ball. Deep left field. It's a gunner. 3-run homer for Nolan Arenado. 4-0 Cardinals with 4 batters up in the bottom of the 1st.
Swing and a hard hit ball to straightaway center field. Wilson standing at the plate because he knows that's a big fly. Off the.
This ball's crushed. Way up past the berm, over the bullpen. That Yordaline Pena? It sure was.
Beatty is trying to do at least today, but Alfonso did it exceptionally. Matt Koperniak crushes this ball to right center field, and it is gone. 2-run shot for Koperniak to add to the Cardinals' lead.
This is, to me, the dark.
Payoff pitch coming up to the Cardinals slugger Baker, and he hits that one high in the air to left field. Backing up is Altuve, looking up, and it's gone. Onto the concourse, a long home run for Luken Baker. His
pitching from the stretch, looks in for location. Here's his pitch. There's a high fly ball to left center field. This one's going back. It's at the track, and it is gone. As Jose Barrero gives the Cardinals a 5-3 lead. He golfed that one into left center field, the power alley, as we mentioned on. There's a high fly ball down the left field line. It's gone for a home run. Ivan Herrera gives the Cardinals a 3-2 lead with a home run.
And being able to control that barrel.
Swing and a try. That's belted way out of here. It is a 1-run game. I think he answered a couple of questions with one mighty swing.
Runs in and had the consistent approach for a long time. The league's going to adjust to you.
This ball cracked toward deep center at the track, and Burleson with a solo home run on an 0-2 pitch.
Well, so much to love about his approach.
First, Koperniak with the bases empty. As that one whacked toward left. That one's going to carry out to the wall. It's an opposite field homer for Matt Koperniak.
And just like that, the Cardinals have tied our game. So here's Prieto. This one hit a mile high to right. That one's got a chance. That one's at the bullpen. That one's going to go. Cesar Prieto has put the Cardinals in front. That's the fourth Cardinals homer of the day. It's a 6-5 score.
Hit well out to left field. Taylor going back, looks up, and it is gone. A two-run home run for Joel Pozo, and the Cardinals take the lead here.
Burleson gets into one right field. That ball carried a long way, and it is gone. It's a home run for Alec. Maton does take pressure off of the Roycrofts if he were to make the team. This one, a high fly ball left field. That ball is gone. It's a home run for Lars.
Scott drives this to deep right. Hang in the line. Cruz at the wall, and Victor Scott has left the building.
Scott's second home run of spring, and he once again gives the Cardinals a 2.
And the Cardinals have bounced back with a run in each of the 6th and 7th innings. Swing and a drive. This is hammered deep to left field. Is it out of here? Yes, it is. Back-to-back bombs for the Cardinals, leading off the bottom of the 7th inning, and they've got.
Looking forward to opening day with all those trucks. Burleson sends one deep and a right. That ball is gone. A big home run for Alec Burleson, and the Cardinals take a 4-1 lead.
I like to remember that it ended that way.
Me too. This one's drilled into right field. A long way. It's gone. It's a home run for Victor Scott, the second. VS2 blasts one out of the ballpark.
We'll make it home.
Hit well out to right field. Canario looks up, and it is gone. A two-run homer, and the Cardinals cut the lead to 3-2 here in the 8th.
Swing, fly ball, pretty well hit. Track wall, she is gone. He rode in the wrong truck during the opening ceremonies, but he picked the right. Getting ready in the Cardinals bullpen. Is that one hit high in the air to left? Bader back to the wall. It's gone. Chip, you want to talk about great signs in 2020. So it's there for the taking for the Cardinals. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. And Victor Scott drives one deep right. Warner going back, still going. That ball is gone.
Chip, we saw it in spring training. Victor Scott, you set your sights up and you're ready to pull the trigger on anything in the zone.
Like that, belted left. Pages has hit a 3-run homer. How about Pedro Pages? First start of the year for Nolan. He's 2 for 3. Swing and a high, towering fly ball right center. Nolan Gorman has just homered. What a start to his 2025 camp. Donovan first pitch, drives that deep to the right. Trout can't get it. And some history for Brendan Dodd. Swing and a drive to center. Adele going back at the track, at the wall. Dead central, a home run for Walker.
They are on a roll.
Swing and a drive. Herrera ambushes. Did he keep that fair? He did. A solo home run ties our game. Swing and a drive. Herrera and Myers another one. Off the facade of Big Mac Land. 22 pitches. And a high drive by Herrera. It's a 3-homer game. Way into Big Mac Land. Herrera, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. Driven in the air toward right, pretty well hit. Abreu on the run, still going, still going. That ball is gone. Opposite field, 3-run homer for Herrera. He is. Friendly rivalry. Swing, high fly ball to right. Abreu going back. He's at the track and wall. That's going to carry out of here. Brendan Donovan's made it a one-run game. The Cardinals do it again. Big time shot by Pozo down the line. He has homered in his Cardinal debut. All the Cardinals catchers do apparently is hit bombs. Joel Pozo. Swing and a drive. That ball cracked to deep left. At the track and wall, it's gone. Mason Wynn has hit a long solo home run. Well, that'll keep the hitting streak alive, what Arenado did. Swing and a shot. Hit high in the air to left. Marsh will turn. That ball is gone. Mark, how good must that feel? That snaps a 25-game homerless. Here's Jordan Walker. Swing and a drive for Walker. He turns and burns. He just delivered the cheese steak to the heart of the Phillies in Game 3.
Well, it's a different version of Jordan Walker. Has hands close to him, but also he has...
Oh, a couple of doubles, a run and an RBI. Swing and a drive. Hit high in the air to left. At the track. At the wall. Nolan Arenado with an exclamation point.
The second home run of the season for Nolan Arenado. Another.
Swing and a fly ball hit to center. Myers on the run. That ball is gone. A three-run homer for Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
There's a drive down the right field line by Donovan. Did he keep it fair? He did. It's off the foul pole. He ambushes and ties this game at 4-4. You'd love to get Donovan up in this game, as hot as he's been. And a high fly ball toward left again. Verdugo going back. He's at the track. He's at the wall. It's gone. We got a one-run game. It's 7-6. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. That's carrying into the chop house seats. A two-run homer for Lars Nootbaar.
Well, that is just what the Cardinals need.
Swing, drive, hit high in the air to left. Nolan Arenado walks him off. These guys have an opportunity to a plus 43 run differential as Mason Wynn hits one high in the air to left, and he ambushes and hits a long homer off the facade of the second deck. So you ask for... And a high fly toward right. Fraley on the run at the warning track at the wall. Victor Scott has hit a three-run homer.
Chip, how about some much-needed insurance here for...
There's another shot hammered to right. Fraley won't get that one either. It's a home run for Nootbaar.
The Redbirds powering up late. All of the runs have...
There's another shot by Wynn. This one's going to carry out. The Cardinals have hit 3 homers in a row. Bookend homers for Mason Wynn, and the Cardinals are pouring it on.
Chip, look at him lean on this thing. This time it's the fastball.
Here's Contreras. Swing and a high towering fly ball center. Friedel going back at the track, at the wall. It's gone off the batter's eye. A 3-run homer, and the Cardinals are bombing away in Cincinnati. It's 3-0. Swing and a high fly ball deep toward left. Pedro Pajas, what an at-bat. Another Cardinal homer.
Chip, that was incredible. 11 pitch.
There's a drive hammered by Contreras toward right. Soto on the run, still going. Not going to get there. Hands off the top of the wall and gone. In the air, that's walloped deep right. Alec Burleson's got a home run. Finally, a smile on his face.
Pitched in 36 games last year. Was a reliever mainly.
Pham going back. He's as far as he can go, and Barrero has hit a homer.
Well, Jose Barrero had just picked up his first.
Driven to right center. Reynolds going back. Here comes Barley. He's homered again. It's 2-2.
We told you with Alec Burleson that they
have to change that. That's belted to left. That ball is gone. A line drive home run. Chipper, good call on the ERA against the Cardinals. Lars Nootbaar will start things off for the Cardinals. That one hammered down the line. Did he keep it fair? He did into the second deck. A leadoff homer for Nootbaar. Happy Mother's Day. It's 1-0 Cardinals.
Well, what a start.
And this one launched high in the air toward left center. Thru's going back, and it is gone. Contreras with a solo homer. The Cardinals are scoring runs in every way imaginable during this 0-2 pitch in the 7th inning. That got a 2-run rally started, gave the Redbirds a 3-run advantage. This one hit high in the air toward left. Wood going back. He's at the wall. He can go no further. It's a home run for Herrera. Has struck out and has walked. Driven toward the gap right center. Nobody's getting that ball. It is a line drive home run. Herrera with a rocket shot to right center. Innings. High fly ball deep left. Back goes Kepler. He's at the wall. It is gone. A home run for Mason Wynn. On cue, the Phillies bullpen surrenders a home run. Mason Wynn. And that one hammered deep toward right. Castellanos will turn and watch that sail out of here. Lars Nootbaar has hit his 7th home run, and the Cardinals get a run back. It's now a 5-2. Swing and a drive hammered to right. Burleson has put the Cardinals in front. A line drive home run. A 5-run 3rd inning. It's a 6-5 slugfest.
Well, Burley is first at bat. Drilled one to...
Here's Mason Wynn. He unloads. That's not Drury. Deep left. Mason Wynn's hit a home run. And the Cardinals are back in front. I really like it when the Cardinals follow your Toyota keys to the game. It seems to work out well.
Yeah.
Swing and a high fly ball hit deep left center field. At the track, at the wall. Jordan Walker has broken the tie. A solo home run. Yeah, flap those wings. Alec Burleson. And that one driven a long way towards center. Blanco on the run. Track wall. It is gone. Burleson with a homer into the wind. And the Cardinals with a solo shot. Swing and a high fly ball belted deep left. Badu goes back. That ball is gone. Pages with a 2-run homer. Arenado a deep drive to the warning track in left center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a drive. He ambushed. That ball is gone. 2-run homer for Arenado. We got a ball game. How about that bolt off the bat of Mason Wynn? That ties the game. It's in the Arizona bullpen. When he hits it on the barrel, it sounds different too. As Pages hits this one a mile high down the left field line into the corner, and it is gone. A home run, a towering 2-run homer for Pedro Pages. So the Birds' bats have awakened. It's now. As Pages hits this one a mile high down the left field line into the corner, and it is gone. A home run, a towering 2-run homer for Pedro Pages. So the high towering fly ball to right. Nootbaar got into one, and he launches one into the seats in right. A 2-run homer for Nootbaar. He's 2 for 2. And here's Arenado. He hits one high in the air toward left. That's headed for the bird bath, and it is gone. Arenado with an ambush, and the Cardinals lead it 5-4. Well, Nolan Arenado has been up there hacking. 3-2. Swing, fly ball, hit well toward right. At the track, at the wall. That baby's gone. Brendan Donovan, you are the father of Mr. Povich. Cardinals. Be nice to see Gorman turn it on here. First pitch swing again, fly ball deep center. Isbell going back. He's at the wall. Leaping try, and it is gone. Swing, fly ball belted, center field. Isbell back. That baby's way out of here. The 5th home run of the year for Alec Burke. Swing, high drive, belted left center. The ball is gone. No rain, but plenty of thunder off the bat of Ivan Herrera. for 10 in the series. Swing and a drive. That's hammered left. Cannonball. Arenado ties it up.
About all the movement in the batter's box.
That'll bring up the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. Had a great defensive month of May. Led all catchers with 8 DRS. Driven toward left. That's deep. He's going to lead the Cardinals with a 2-run homer. He ambushed him. Home run. Streak to 7 straight. Swing and a drive. That's belted. That baby is way gone.
Well, why not add a little bit more insurance by Contreras, the 7th of the season.
Very deep in left. Swing and a drive. That's hammered. That ball is gone. 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 Herrera, 3-run lightning bolt. Cardinals down 3 with 1 out. Swing and a drive. That baby's way out of here. Gorman unloads and ties this game.
He tried to get in there with the cutter up and
Burleson at first, and a swing and a high towering fly ball deep left. Nolan Arenado has hit a 2-run homer.
well, Nolan Arenado
To preserve a win, and a high towering fly ball deep center. Miles Straw back. That baby's gone. Contreras with a big time bomb to straightaway center. Ambushes the high towering fly ball to left. Clase back. That ball's carrying to the wall. Leaping try, can't get it. Pozo has hit a 2-out homer.
Chip, we've seen it with Joel Pozo. That guy is up there trying to do some damage. Was actually out on his
Swing and a high fly ball. Belt to deep right center field. That baby is way out of here. Off the scoreboard. Nolan Gorman has hit a 3-run homer. Swing and a high fly ball crushed right center field. Churio going back at the wall. That's gone. Oh, and Contreras looks back toward the Brewer bench. A big swing and a drive. That ball is launched deep toward left, and that is high off the facade of the standing deck above the bullpen. Ivan Herrera with a long homer has made it a 1-run game. Pitch lined into right center field. That ball's well struck. That baby is gonna go. Alec Burleson continues his up in the hit column. Swing and a drive. That's belted to right. Taylor can't bring that one back. Victor Scott the second hits a 2-run homer. So the Cardinals with a 10-run lead. Jose Barrero's going to come on and pinch it. So there's your shot. There's the bloop. Now how about a blast? Contreras 0 for 2 with a sac fly. Swing, high fly ball, belted deep left. The Cardinals have tied it.
And he can do so with authority.
Now Arenado cracks one to left. That one's going to soar out of here. Back-to-back homers. A milestone for Arenado. That's number 3. That's driven a long way toward left. Benintendi on the fly. That ball is gone. Opposite field. 3-run homer for Burleson. That guy is scorching. Go ahead hit. And Nootbaar digs in. Swing drive. Rifle to right. Nootbaar gone. Lars Nootbaar with an ambush. And the Cardinals score 2 in the 10th. Let's see if the Redbirds can steal away game 2 here in the 9th. Swing, high fly ball deep left. Joe going back at the wall. It's gone.
Well, Arenado, he got.
So a full count. Are you running with Win here? Runner not going, and a high fly ball whacked toward right. Fraley going back at the wall. It's a 2-run homer.
Chip, you want to talk about some hand.
He flied out his first time. High fly ball to right field. Pretty well hit. Tucker back. It is long gone. 2-run homer, Lars Nootbaar. Hideout. Swing drive. That's rifle to right. Tucker says goodbye. I like fireworks in St. Louis too.
Well, you're getting some.
Swing, high fly ball again, deep right. Tucker going back. Going back.
Chip might have to make a run for more fireworks. The Cardinals powering up.
So a good start for St. Louis. Here's Gorman 0 for 2.
Swing drive. That one rifled to right center. It's another two-run homer. Everybody is in on the party. High towering fly to right. Tucker going back as far as he can go. Nootbaar hits a two-run bomb off the back wall of the bullpen. Chip, we got a new swing and a towering fly ball to left. Back goes Suzuki. Twisting, turning. He won't get it. That's in the bullpen. Mason Wynn makes it a one-run. 2-1 pitch. Swing, high fly ball right center. That one's going a long way. We are tied.
Chip, this Cardinal offense right now.
There's a fly ball to the corner. Hit pretty well. Pedro Paez has given the Cardinals the lead.
That's what we're here to watch.
Kind of in the Rajai Davis spot. There's a drive to right field. Hit pretty well. Jones goes back to the wall, and that ball is gone. 2 homers in this inning for the Cardinals. Alec Burleson has his 10th of the year, and it's 3-0 St. Louis.
I think J.K.'s putting a little.
And his first is on the way and rifled toward right center field. That's well hit. That ball is gone. Leadoff homer, Brendan Donovan on the game's first pitch. And here we swing and a drive. Hammer deep toward left. That baby is long gone. A huge insurance run homer for control.
Uh-oh. Hammered deep right center, way out of here. And Nolan Gorman with a 2-out majestic 3-run blast to right center.
I think he'll make his money being on the ground. He's a line drive guy, but this one up in the air.
Yeah, you know what? The hit and run's overrated, guys. 5-0 Cardinals. I'm sorry I ever brought it up. A 2-run bomb.
It's a fly ball hit well to left center by Brendan Donovan. Happ is back for this one out near the ivy, and that ball is gone. So the Cardinals finally do get on the board as the Cardinals break their score.
High towering fly ball. That's belted. Nolan Gorman with a long home run. What a nice, smooth, simple swing. And look at that ball jump midway up the bleacher. That's smoke to center. Well hit. PCA says sayonara. Long homer to straightaway center. There's the blast. It's a one-run game.
That's the Burley bomb.
He's going. Swing, high fly ball, hammer to left. Joel Pozo has just left the building.
Chip, you needed a moment, and that's what Joel Pozo has been for this club. He's come off the bench.
So his 10th double. Donovan drives one deep right field. That's an all-star homer. Was the lead, 6th inning. Swing high, fly ball right. Lyle going back to the wall. Leaping try. He can't get it. Lars Nootbaar with a solo home run extends the lead. Fly ball deep right center. Young on the run, adjusts on the fly, and he runs out of room.
We've got a tie for the leader in the clubhouse, the 12th home run.
He's hit 7 homers since June 1st. That one driven high toward right. Acuna back. Gorman has just tied this game. Sinker in, opens up, and Pirates losing 9-2 to the Twins. High fly ball, line deep left. Pozo has left the ballpark. A 2-out solo homer to give the.
And the next delivery is hit high and deep to left field by Fermin. Back to the track, and it's gone!
What a time for your first big league home. Swing and a drive. Victor Scott the second just unloaded. A 2-run homer. His 5th home run of the season, a no-doubter. Oh boy.
That ball is doused deep to right field. Alec Burleson destructs this baseball for the first run for St. Louis.
Contreras' first pitch drives this one a mile high to left center and gone.
It's a 2-1 game. A towering home run for Contreras. He now leads the club with number 13 inning. Pitch. Swing, drive, hammered toward right. Tatis on the run. That is gone. Donovan with a 3-run homer.
This is just fantastic pitch recognition by Brendan Donovan at 3-run
up here. 1-2. Swing, high fly ball, wallop toward left center. At the track, hit the wall. Big fly. 3-run. Swing and a drive. A laser hit toward left center. Oh man, was that ball killed. Herrera is back. He's got 3 hits. In the air to center. That was well hit. Merrill going back, and that one is on the berm. That's more. Burleson, a line drive to center. Myers back. It's gone. Burleson hits one to center. Swing and a drive, a hanger, and Pages destroys that one into the Western Metal Supply Building. Being like the temperature. Swing and a drive, hit high in the air toward left. Conforto back. The show has begun. Mason Wynn with a solo home run for the Cardinals. That ball cracks center. Pages back, and it's gone. Herrera puts the Cardinals in front on cue.
Well, number 2.
Swing, drive, that's hammered, and we are tied. No doubt about homer for Nolan Gorman. Cardinals fans enjoying that. This one cracked to straightaway center. That's well hit. Pages going back at the wall. Goodbye. That's a home run for Contreras. His second hit. Ballpark just glows as that ball blasted by Walker. Deep left. Jordan Walker has extended the lead. That one's been Brad a long time coming. As Pages, catcher bats 8th. Deep on left center, and Pete Crow is back. He reaches, and no, that one is gone. Home run. Drives this one high in the air to deep right. Freeman back. That ball's going to carry out of here. So he's working with some stress. Driven down the line. That ball is a laser beam.
Still only 1 out. In the air, deep left field. Mason Wynn crushes one towards the pole. It is gone. And the Cardinals, with a big second inning, have taken the lead. Deep drive, right field. Gorman down the line towards the pole. It is gone. Cardinals aren't done. Pages drills it. And that is long gone. Halfway up the pavilion there.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a drive. Hammered toward left. Go, baby, go. It's gone. The magic wand. Cardinals have a bigger lead, and now Gorman, towering fly ball deep right. That one is way gone. A 2-run homer. Lefty. As Contreras belts this baby to deep left, and that one's long gone. Solo homer for Contreras, who continues to pummel Miami pitching in the high fly ball, deep right center field. That ball is way gone. First big league homer. Nathan Church, a 2-run bomb. What an evening. He shoots one high in the air, deep right. Low back. He's at the wall. It's gone. 2-run homer in a 1-run game. Golf towards center. That's pretty well hit. At the track, at the wall. It's gone.
And stopping, so
that one's touched off. Nolan Gorman cracks that one deep into the seats. 12 homers, Ozzie, since June 1st for Nolan. He turns it on. Now Walker to left center. That ball's carrying. That ball is gone. Walker with a home run. Boy, that happened fast. For Herrera. So this one rifled toward right center. That one is at the track, and it's going to go. Ivan Herrera with a long home run for the Cardinals catcher. As this one's powered deep to left. Pedro Pages. He's going to go to the
second deck. And the Cardinals have the lead right back. A cold spell at the plate. Swing and a drive. Hammer deep left. That'll get you out of the rut. That one is long gone over the Reds bullpen. 2. That's hammered high in the air toward left. That's carrying out toward that wall. That ball is gone. At the 379 side, Pedro. Swing, high fly ball, lifted deep right. Marte back. It is gone. Jimmy Crooks' first big league hit is a home run. And that one hammered down the line. He got all of that, baby. And a Big Mac land. That's how you answer. Oh, swing and a drive. Hit high in the air, left center. Butler on the run. Goodbye. A 2-run homer. High, towering fly ball, a slider. Deep to right. That's going to carry. That is gone. That one stroked toward left center. That is going to fly way out of here. Herrera with a long home run. 4 homers in his.
So I wasn't overly concerned. Took a little time to get past it. Now I'm swinging pain-free, Chip.
That one well hit to center. That ball is gone. Welcome back, Alec Burleson. A 2-run homer. Swing and a drive. A breaking ball is crushed to left, and the Cardinals strike in the first inning. Herrera got a hanger and didn't miss it.
It can be hit a long way.
And Herrera with a high fly ball to left field. Collins going back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone! Herrera sitting on the fastball, and he knocks it. Donovan drives this one to right field. That ball is gone! Second homer for the Cardinals tonight. And Donovan is into double digits.
Swing, drive, hammered toward left. That ball is gone! You can't put it on the board. A 2-run homer.
Burley's got the ability to shoot it to left.
Swing, drive, hammered right center. Long run, Marte. He's not getting that. Burleson with a 2-strike thunderbolt. And the Cardinals. Ivan Herrera, you made some news yesterday. As this ball is crushed. Boy, does he know how to put a camper on the moment. 2-run homer.
Well, it's going to drop if it hits a corner. It's going somewhere crazy.
That's going somewhere deep off the bat of Herrera. Ivan Herrera has just hit a 2-run homer, and the Cardinals have tied this game. 3-2. High fly ball deep left. Ramos going back. That ball is going to creep over the wall. A 3-run homer. Herrera does it again. Swing and a drive. Arenado takes one down the line. We got a 1-run game. Number 352. And that one shot toward left. Happ on the run up near the ivy, and that one's going to go. A line drive homer into the basket. Swing and a high fly ball. He went down and golfed that baby way out of here. Jordan Walker with a 2-run homer.